Are you already in the deal?
Hey, you left your mic on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody that's out there as an Apex legend, we are just getting started and we are very excited about today. There's a lot of news to get into. I will break it all down very soon, but first we're going to start off by giving a big shout out to the ALGS happening this weekend. It just started for the North Americans yesterday. It was incredible. And we have a show for you. So stick around, get ready, rock with us, and let's get into this intro. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Court Battle League, brought to you by madgamer.com. We are an independent esports organization trying to bring communities together, building them up, making esports teams, making new esports organizations, and just doing everything we can to provide you your favorite games and the chance to play in them. That's exactly what you're going to get from us. Speaking of that, we're going to talk about what we have in store. Today is Thursday, and as you see here on our schedule, every single Thursday, June 3rd, which is today, June 10th, the 17th, the 24th, and then even July 1st, we're just going to keep bringing you tournament after tournament, private, for the community, for free. On top of this, that's right, we're going to start doing some cash prizes next week. On Saturday, we have one. We're going to announce it tomorrow officially, but I'm just giving you the word of mouth. Spread the word. We have some cash prizes coming for you guys, plus more throughout the weeks. On top of that, we want to try to support a bunch of communities and get them going also. So you will see some really great stuff coming up. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Got a special surprise guest for you guys. That's what's happening when it comes to our schedule. Okay. You're asking, what is this all about? You're just doing tournament after tournament and for no reason? No. You're wrong. Every week, the tournaments matter. As you can see here, this is our roadmap to the championship. And it all starts with the community events. Free for everyone to enter. If you win, you end up moving on into the majors. The majors are only top teams. From there, they have a chance to compete so they can get into the championship. We will announce the actual championship prizes a little later down the line. We just started doing community events for you guys, so we're focused on just giving you guys a fun time. Soon enough, we'll talk about the majors, and then we'll get into what the championship rounds will look like. Speaking about these community and what we're offering, just so you know what's happening today, we're doing a 1-day, 3-hour tournament. You're here for 3 hours or less, depending on how great these teams are. We're going to see what happens. This tournament is called, the format specifically is called Match Point. Match Point is going to put 20 teams in a private server playing Battle Royale. Only one team can come out on top as the winners. And teams can score points. They're trying to get to 50. Placement points go as follows. First place gets 12, second gets 9, third gets 7, etc., etc. As you can see here, if you want further details, go on to our website, courtbattleleague.com, or check out our Discord and get involved. That being said, players also can score with kill points. The first round is 1 kill point. Second round is 2 kill points. Third round is 3 kill points. Match Point was designed by Respawn, but we wanted to make a twist for the community to get excited to see some very heavy action. And the way this game works is not only are you going to be scoring a lot of points as the rounds go, but everybody's battling to get to 50. When a team reaches 50, they have met the match point threshold. The next game, they have to win it all. This is how the system works. This is how it's set up. But if they don't win it all, another team can reach 50 also, and they will have a chance on the next round. Every time we've done this, we've had 4 or 5 teams slowly creep up and reach 50, but only one can make it out at the end. It's a very exciting format, to be honest with you. I can't take full credit. Respawn created originally, and I just added some fun twists so that it can be a bigger thrill as we go forward. That is the format. That is the system. Now you know what is happening, and we have some teams here for you guys. As you can see, the leaderboards are empty, 0-0. It's just a start, but we have teams who've already played, competed, and showcased some skill, and then we have a few new teams who are looking to make a name for themselves today. Society was here last week, Aim Assist, and guys like DNA have been on top of the leaderboards consistently. Breed, Alpha, BTS was second place last week. I mean, there's a long line of teams, and we'll get into them as we watch this, as we go forward. It's about to kick off very soon, but we're very excited about what is coming. It's very unique format to give the community freedom to jump in here and get involved with us as we go forward. That being said, we're almost ready. It's almost about that time. We're just waiting for a couple teams to get started. Let's go and talk to myself right here. Introduce me. Hello, thank you, and welcome everybody. That's right, Mad Gamer INC in the building, aka the one and only. Very excited because not only I get to announce that we're going to extend the community events for the whole summer, but we're going to add events on the weekend. I did not want to do events on the weekend out of respect for the ALGS. I felt like it's only right to give them their space and time. But now I have full permission to go crazy a little bit. So we're going to have some things set up for next weekend and every weekend going forward, right? That's what the plan is. But it's all about the community. So you guys got to spread the word and get everybody involved and be a part of this. During these specific streams, I don't interact as much with the chat, and it's not because I'm ignoring you guys. We want to present to you the best esports possible. Once we are in between matches and changing servers, we'll have some chats, check on Twitter, see what you guys are saying, jump into the Discord and things like that. If anybody that's a player watching, deal with the Discord management to be able to dispute anything. Our Twitch is strictly for rooting for teams, getting information about what's next, checking the leaderboards, and enjoying yourself in the process. If anybody watching wants to check the leaderboards, you can hit exclamation leaderboards and check it out for yourself and see who's in the lead and what's happening. Right now, it's anybody's game. It's 0-0-0 all across the board, and we are looking really good. And I'm very excited. We have some very skilled teams, and it's so much fun just to think about what's going to happen today. Let's take a quick look into some of these rosters real quick as we go. Again, this is still the lobby preparing to get going, but we are going to be discussing them further in a minute. We have 2 teams left to fill up their spots and get going for the match. So get ready for that. Very, very excited. Once again, thank you guys all for tuning in and being a part of this as we go forward. I did want to make a quick announcement before we move along into the matches. We have a very special guest coming in here. I'm excited because the way this all happened was I've been telling the community we want to bring other community organizers involved and then get them going to do their own thing and to be a part of, you know, the family of Apex, because I believe a lot of people don't get the recognition for their hard work and they deserve it. So the community spoke out and told me about somebody that I appreciated all the kind words that they've said about this person. And now today they were kind enough to be a co-host. So let's all give a big warm welcome to Mrs. Blowback Lady. Hello, hello. Yes, yes, we are excited to have you. Just so everybody knows, she's hosted plenty of Apex events for a while now, and we're going to get into that a little bit later. Get ready for that. But basically, just the first question I want to ask you when it comes to these tournaments, since we already have an understanding, is there something you could announce to us just a little bit? I know you probably haven't publicly put it out. Is there something we could look forward to in the near future that you're going to be planning?
Thanks to Mackie. But I didn't want. Or just stuff for good. So it's I'm really excited and looking forward to it. And it's gonna have a cash prize that hasn't been set yet, but there'll be announcements soon in regards to that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a little microphone error with Discord, but she was talking about June 26th that she's going to be getting it popping. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go right now. So thank you so much for being a co-host. Let's see this first match and see what everybody has to offer as far as gameplay and action. We're going to start off with the best map in the game, in my opinion. Again, you guys got Blowback Lady in the building. We're going to continue to bring you guys nothing but the best. So this is a organizer who's been doing this for a while, and we're hoping that they can continue to excel and that other eyes that are watching can show them support also and get them going forward. We're going to keep putting people together and build on that as we go forward. So once again, thank you. It is going down right now. Good luck to everybody, and let's do it. One quick second interlude while we get going. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now in tuned to Apex Legends, brought to you by Core Battle League. Again, this is just the start of the tournament. First match, we're going to see what everybody has when it comes to the action. Like I told you, I know some of these teams, but there are some new teams in here that we don't know what they have. And surprise, sometimes you get Predators in here, you get Masters stacked up in a team. It can get crazy. We've seen it before on the first tournament, and we're going to see now what everybody has when it comes to their ability. It's going to be a fun time. And right now we're looking at a lot of Wraiths. For me, one of the best legends, Gibby's second right there, number one actually pick overall yesterday. there was a Gibby on every team for the professionals. So we're gonna see what players are doing, what they're feeling. You know, it's really all about what you're comfortable with and how you want to play. And I'm interested in these compositions from these teams. We're going to start off by checking out the map. This is one of the best things for me. For this map, to me, I like going to Dome and Skyhook, but sometimes that could be very hot. Blowback, lady, what are we looking at on your side? How do you feel about these drops? What is your favorite drop in this map?
Well, my favorite drop is always training. So, it doesn't look like too many teams are going that way.
Nope.
But, looks like they're all going towards the hot spot, many of them.
Definitely. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of action to start off. Some teams are dropping together, literally on top of each other over here at the thermal. And we might get a quick fight over at Fragment West also. So let's see what happens. Gonna take a quick look. Of course, when you start off and you drop, everything is always about trying to loot fast. You don't want to be in an area for 2 minutes. And here we go. We got a fist fight. No guns yet. Fist fight. You love to see that. Some fun action to start off with. Two teams right here. You got Team Chef looking to take care of some business, see what they can do. Could get very interesting as we go forward. They're all grouped up, which is the right play, but it's looking like Team Chef needs to regroup because they're going to get into a fight very soon. And if one of your teammates gets caught alone, it's going to be trouble. So let's see what happens. Team Chef just taking care of business right now, healing up, gearing up. They know the fight's coming. They've seen the team, but they're just prepping as they go forward. There it is right here. This is it right here. The face-off is about to begin. I don't even think they realize there's a team right next door in the building next door. It looks like Team Society's pulling up also. So you're going to have 3 teams in one area. Let's take a quick look at Team Breed over here as they are in a fight right now, getting pushed. Already down one of their players. Team 10 trying to stay alive. It's 1-on-3 at the moment versus Team Breed, which is doing real good. They're pushing the pace, taking down one of Team 10's players. Feel free to jump in here, Blowback, and give me your thoughts on what you're seeing with Team Breed right here. They're really aggressive.
Team 10 just got, Breed and Team 10. They've lost 2 of their players right now, so they're not looking too shiny.
Yeah, and I definitely feel good about Breed because we've seen them in action. We know what they can do, and they are not afraid of a fight. They love it, actually, and that's what you want, but you also don't want to put yourself in a bad position. Once you push too hard, you're going to get caught up from another team, get third-partied, or just end up rotating in a bad area, and it can be a hot mess. So sometimes letting it be. For example, they're chasing down some right now, the last player on the team, and they're doing a good job, but that just means there might be another team right on them. And as we can see here, if we start taking a look a little deeper in the area and see what's going on, you can look around to see where's the action, and there is another team right next door, so it's possible that they might end up fighting them. So this is what you like when you see the rotation. They're going to be able to get the high ground here, and smart move by Mr. Peace, just finding his way, getting out of the situation. Team 10, one last player alive, and we'll come back to him when we see what's happening at the moment. Want to check around the map, see who's in the middle of some action or about to get into some action. we've been really interested in the test servers that I've been doing, playing in third person, and not just playing, watching in third person or jumping out into the cinematic side. And I personally like it because it lets you see the animations and lets you see a wider view of what's happening during the fights. And I like it a lot. But of course, we always want to know how these players' movement skills are and their abilities. It's such a critical thing that Apex doesn't just have a shooting game. It has great movement, rotation. There's so many levels to this game which make it special. For me, right now, it's looking like Breed once again on the attack. As I said, they're a very aggressive team. They're going to score kill points, that's for sure. And right now, they're in a fight with Team 13. And T13 Spotlight has an amazing bow and arrow, just hard scoped, waiting for somebody to pop their head out. And being smart about it, this team right here, RVN, also been with us for a while playing in these events, and they perform pretty well. They've always been either in the middle of the pack or higher. Going against Breed, they decided to back off. Sometimes this is the right play. You want to get up out of there and find your way. And they did a good job here, just repositioning, not allowing themselves to get caught up in a tough situation. So props to Team 13, aka RVN, doing the right thing, getting out of there, showing you that sometimes your pride isn't important. Let it go. Just let it go. And let's focus on trying to win this game, not just get a quick kill. So as you can see, they are getting pressed by another team who's right next door, and I'm going to take a look. Spectators are back in the situation here. There's 3 teams in the area. Society, man, it's pretty interesting here. Push are both close by, but they're not in the middle of the fight. We're gonna move over to see some action from Team DNA, who was in the middle of a fight. They got out of it, and now they're recovering. I like this right here. Once again, same team I told you guys, Team 11, just caught up in the drama with RVN. This team has been here with us consistently, always aggressive on every single tournament. They just want those kill points, and it's a good thing. It's a smart move. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to check out the map a bit. On the right side, I want to showcase a different point of view so you can see what is happening here as we go forward. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are live, and this is esports at its finest when it comes to the community. And right now, RVN just staying in control. Looks like they're not picking the fight. They're being smart about it. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to risk anything. But the problem is they're going to get hit from the left side if the DBS team comes in pushing on them. This bow and arrow fight right now, I like what I'm seeing from Team 13.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to hold up a little bit.
Yep. So we got Blow Black Lady as a commentator. She's welcome to consistently give her feedback and thoughts on this action as she hosts some events also. And we just showing love and support, and we appreciate her coming along. Now, what we're seeing from this team is the same thing that they do every time they play. They're very aggressive, and it pays off, but sometimes it can hurt. And right now, one of their players extended so far. He might get killed here if he doesn't make it inside. He does make it inside. Good stuff there. And just tough. One thing I always encourage people is you can't play too timid, because then you're going to always get clapped, and that's it. There's nothing you can do about playing so timid and getting yourself in bad positions. So being aggressive can reward itself more than not. So it's a hard thing to do and be great at, but if you play the game enough, you'll be able to have what it takes to showcase, you know, the 50-50 chance of doing better than someone else, right? So as we see, there's 2 teams in here, and it's looking like it's gonna get very real very soon. Just to tell you guys, there's 2 teams and a third pushing in to the fight right now. So this is exactly what we wanted. We're gonna take a step out and just look at it from bird's view. As you see, matter of fact, make it 4 teams, guys. It's gonna get very real, and it is getting very real at this very moment. Smart thing by Team 11. They're trying to hold off in the buildings, and there's multiple teams in the building, but again, this is gonna get dangerous. They're all in the circle already, but these fights get drawn out, and you run out of batteries, you run out of cells for syringes, and you have a lot of problems. And you're looking at it right now, you like what you see in this area from both teams, and everybody's gonna survive for now, but there's gonna come a point where all of these meds are gonna run out since you're trapped here for the rest of the game. So this is where you're gonna see one team possibly push and get aggressive because they understand that they don't have no other chance. I like what I'm seeing here from Pathfinder with a zip line to get out of this drama. Good stuff by Team Chef, just pushing away and trying to just get a different angle from the fight and not get swarmed by the 4 teams that are in the area. So far so good by them. We're gonna look around, who's around. Interesting stuff right here. They are starting to push on Team Chef. Team Chef is in here right now trying to survive a fight with the Gibby bubble, and again, it's safe, smart. They lost a player and their teammate is going down right now. The team captain is getting pushed hard as we speak. He's trying to survive this. Good stuff right here by Team 9. Wiping multiple players. They're about to finish this off. They revived their teammate. They're getting hit from behind, like I said. Team 11 doing their job, coming in and making it hot. You love to see this right in the center of the bubble. Once you win this bubble, you're going to have endless shields, endless health. Everything you need is going to be given to you right now. Just from this one fight, they're going to be in control for the rest of the map if they play smart. But Team DNA is also in here. Oh my goodness, this is starting to get very deadly for a lot of teams, and we're going to take a look and see where everybody's at. I like it so far. It's been a wild style, and here it is right here, the second push from a team that wants a third party but is not getting the job done just yet. Again, Team 13 looking for the fight against Low-Key, and here it is. Low-Key getting pushed by RVN. Nothing there, taking one down. Good stuff by Low-Key, holding their position. Sometimes you don't need to win a fight, you just want to damage somebody enough to make them back off from their push. And that's what you just saw from Low-Key. They took down one player. Now the rest of the team either commits or backs off and tries to recover. Good stuff by Team Low-Key, another team who's been in these tournaments, taking care of business, handling it. I like what I'm seeing there from both teams, but right now the mental men, I'm just what are we going to call them, they're camping right outside of the actual ring. And
Yeah,
this is
definitely ratting, aren't they?
yeah, and this is a good thing, isn't it? Like if you have to do this, you should. You don't want to sit there and give up by just pushing into a drama scene where everybody's already in the circle. Everybody's playing it very smart right now today, and as we see, we talk about it, BTS, the team who almost won last week, is in here going against Team Onum. And right now the fight is inside and out, guys. They're getting swarmed from the window, and those windows are a pain, man. They're very dangerous when a team can use it. And we just saw BTS lose Finesse, one of their best players, And another player goes down. And full wipe of BTS, one of the best teams of last week, gets wiped out right at the start of this next closure for round 3. Looking really good for Team On. They got a bunch of kills right now, and they're looking sharp when it comes to the overall. You gotta love what you're seeing from them. Let's see what happens here in the ring. We were showing you guys the map also because I feel like it's very important to see that and to know what exactly is happening. And here it is right here. They realize there's a rat and they're coming over. Let's get a third point view. Beautiful stuff right there, and just wiping teams. That's what you want to see. Super aggressive. Nobody's just holding back. They're taking fights when necessary. And right now, right next door, the Mental Men finally made it out, but they lost a player. So it's 2 rats in the cage. And again, they're at the edge of the ring, safely away from a push. But look at this. As I say it, a team is flanking them, and they're trying to find a way to rotate. They're moving in, but they're going to get caught up with another team. Again, this is exactly what you want to see from Team CS. Holding that fort down inside, staying in control. Very dangerous situation for, and as I say it, they get wiped. Mental Men are out. But that wasn't bad. With only 5 teams left, it's about to get crazy right here. Looking really good for on them. They're doing really good. They're pushing away low key. Low key's hurt bad. They're about to lose some players, but I'm liking what I'm seeing about Team On. And there it is. They take one of their players down. Looks like their team leader's still alive and safe and sound, but he is definitely needing to heal and figure out what is happening. As they completely clean up shop there, with only 1 player left on CS, and all he wants to do is try to get placement here and try to win the last fight. Can he do it? Nope. He's getting pushed and taken down by CLT. And DNA is finally going to get pushed right here. They've been holding this down for the whole time. Have this area in control, and it looks like they're getting pushed right now. Caustic doing some work, man. One of the most underrated, in my opinion. Caustic, a pain to deal with when you're dealing with tournaments and organized teams. You have a Watson and a Caustic, which is insane. Can be really dangerous. All the teams right in this one area, so you know it's getting crazy. DNA is just comfortable with their blue shields. Everybody else has red shields, but they can't deal with DNA's tactics. That's what makes it so interesting and fun. Good shots right there from Team On, doing a good job just keeping DNA inside, making them feel the pressure and making them worried. Again, they're not alone. They have to realize there's players out here also who are looking for the fight. There's still 4 teams total. If we take a quick look, Low Key only has 1 player up with 1 player down and the other completely out of the situation. And they finally get to revive their guy. But again, Team On wants to take this, and it took them about 10 minutes to get inside of DNA's defense. They take down one of their players, but it's still very early. There it is, DNA officially wiped. I'm telling you, this team might be the team, and I gotta figure out how to say their name. Can Blowback Lady let me know how do you pronounce Team Onum? Team Onum?
Loves Apex. I would just say loves Apex.
Team Love Apex is in control and literally scoring endless amounts of points here with kills. They have 13 kills to start this game, which is insane. And that's just 1 player, okay? If we looked at it all, we'll see more than that. Each of them just ransacking this private server that we have, taking control, showcasing top tier material. This is professional team status, guys. This is exactly what you want from these community events, where some teams can build the confidence and grow into the best of the best in the world, possibly. And just good stuff so far. I love the hip firing and wiping another team with one team left, confident in what they're going to do. And it's just one player. He's trying to third party. He gets taken out. Team on him in control. That was incredible stuff. The best possible performance that we have seen individually on the first rounds of our events. We've seen crazier performances, but let's just take a quick look at these stats as we go. 28 kills by Team On Loves Apex. Insane. That is a record, folks. That is a record. I believe 22 was our previous record. Insane. Wow. So now, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me. I am your host, Mad Gamer. We're just getting started. That is game one of this tournament today. There's still a lot more action to be had. Do not fall asleep because it's going to get crazy. Honestly, I've seen teams perform that great on the first game and then later on have a little bit of trouble as they go. So who knows what's going to happen. What did you see there, Blowback Lady?
I just saw an amazing performance. I mean, that guy had 3,000 damage, and he was just. I mean, that team was amazing. They definitely, should have been the winners. They held their own.
Definitely, I agree with that. So if you want to look at the format and see what we have here, again, this is called match point. Every team is fighting to get to 50. The first team to reach 50 has a chance to win it all on the next round. If they win it all and they finish first place, that's the end of the day. But if they lose and another team reaches 50 also, or multiple teams reach 50, then the matches continue until we get an actual winner. Here's the plot twist to that. The next round kills are going to be worth 2 points. First round was 1 point. Second round is 2. So this is where it gets very good and it becomes something even better than ever. So that's where we're going to see who has what it takes to fight through this situation. At the moment, we saw a performance where these guys have scored over 30 points already. This next round, they could possibly reach 50, but then they would have to play another round to be able to win the whole game. With the performance they had, I mean, they convinced us they are deadly and dangerous and possibly one of the best teams we've seen. But that doesn't mean it's all over. And ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to join us in these community events that we're doing. I want to give you guys a roadmap view so you can see what exactly we have. As you can see here, these community events will go on and on. Every week, we'll try to bring a bunch of different teams. When a team actually wins, they are guaranteed a slot into our majors. This is where only the top teams will battle. This is where it gets real, and we change everything to a more ALGS rules format so that they can play in a standard competition. But since we're in the community side at the moment, we want everybody to have fun. The winners can move on and go forward from there. So you're welcome to be a part of this. Come into our Discord. We keep it very friendly. Everybody's welcome, no matter what region you're in, no matter what legend that you choose to play with or gun you like. Everybody's accepted in what we're doing here for the community, by the community, and we're very excited. The next round is about to start. We need every team to put in their names, and then we'll be able to go from there. But that was incredible in my opinion. Possibly the best that we've seen.
It was definitely an awesome thing to see. I really thought DNA was going to hold their own with Hunkering Down,
right,
with the Lifeline and Caustic. And then and then they had Watson. But yeah, that was a pretty impressive. Um,
For sure. So speaking of impressive, we're gonna talk about impressing you guys coming on over and checking out our schedule right here. On June 10th, next week on Thursday, we're going to have a tournament, and Saturday, which I don't have on this display here, special tournament we're going to announce tomorrow just for the community. They've been requesting this a lot, and they want some cash prize events, and we're going to give it to you guys possibly next Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays from now, but I would prefer next Saturday just to get it rolling for you guys. And then we're going to continue every Thursday with these events to get winners in to our bracket. So that's what's happening when it comes to the schedule. That's what it is. Everybody's welcome here. Once again, we are just here to enjoy ourselves in a game. We really love that we want to present to the community as we go forward. So thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. I am your host, Mad Gamer. You just seen what I saw, which was incredible, and we're working on the update the stats, and we're working on getting everything to you guys as we go forward. Once again, thank you. What was that?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I felt like at the end of that match, I was watching ALGS match. I mean, that was just an incredible performance.
No, definitely, and that's what this is for. We want to showcase players and give them a chance to actually showcase that they have the skills, and then we got eyes on us. So maybe you will end up being showcased properly and be out there in the world as possible player who gets recruited, maybe even a full team. For me, the DNA, if you guys didn't notice, from the beginning round, the second round, right before the second round started, they were in that area and they held down a whole building while 5, 6, 10 teams, all of the teams surrounded them. And no one can get in there except the ones who won the tournament. And this is where, you know, your team composition is important. You see a Watson and you see a Cossack and you think, I don't know what they could do. But they showcase that that is a deadly combination that can really change things drastically if done properly. There's plenty of places where you can place these traps. You can place these electric fences from Watson and become a deadly problem. And it took forever, literally 10 minutes from the top team to just break through the barriers, shoot down all the Cossack's traps, shoot down all of the electric fences, and get into where DNA was as they controlled the area well. And that's what you want to see from them. We are ready for the next round, guys. Enough talking. We're going to see the OG map, aka Kings Canyon, looking really good so far. We're going to update you on the scores and so much more as we go. But first, let's just take a quick look at this King Canyons and see what's going on. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is your esports by the community from Core Battle Leagues, bringing you Apex Legends tournament right now. We're playing match point format, and it is super interesting because we had a dominant team to start off, but that isn't always the case. Sometimes their confidence gets too high and they'll get eliminated right away at the start of the game. But we're going to go back to them and see what they have on this next round as we go forward. The key component is all about teamwork. So if a team plays good, it can wipe out another team with one player that's pushing by himself and doesn't have the best positioning. So we will see what happens here on this next round. Very interesting stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good luck to everybody playing. Thank you guys for watching. We are looking really good. Check this map out to start off, see where everybody's going, see what we have as far as the starting points. And at the moment, a quick drop by one team, but a little spread out here. This is what you want. One of my favorite old school maps, just a legendary old school. World's Edge is the best competitive, but it's nothing like Kings Canyon to make you remember the release of the game. And it's looking hot at the market, and also looking hot like capacitor. And we're gonna see where everybody decides to head. So far, teams are decently spread out at the moment. Everybody's taking the right paths, doing what it takes. But we got 3 teams. Well, make that 4 on Replicator. The best team right now in the position is Map Room. I'm sorry. There's 2 teams landing at Map Room right now, and you're going to see some interesting stuff happening very soon with these guys as we go. Let's take a quick look. Game 2 of the matches as we go forward. The fight just began already. Outside and inside, they're trying to push. They decide to back off here and grab some weapons, which is the right thing to do. You just dropped. Pretty interesting stuff here. So talk to me, Blowback.
Yeah.
What are you seeing over here at Map Rooms, Team Swish and Tap right now? They to me, Map Room is my favorite. Basically, this is the area where you can see where everybody is. Every time you scan that map room, see where everybody is, and it helps you with the rotation. Once you know that, you can basically control the whole game by pushing teams that you see there are by themselves. You can't get third-partied in. You wipe that team out, and then you go from there. So there's a lot of little strategies in this area that I think is the best, and we're going to see it right now directly. As they scan it, they're seeing what we see. Just what we see here normally when we're hosting is exactly what they'll see. They'll be able to tell where every team is and be able to take the fights when necessary and confidently rotate to the right areas and do all of the good stuff that you want to see. So at the moment, the map is decently spread out. All 20 teams still alive. It's looking pretty good overall for everybody. And
About the map, great spot, especially next to the holster, where a lot of teams can get up high and fire down at other teams. So it's a really good competitive area.
yeah, definitely, I agree with that. There's plenty of places right now. Look at one of my favorite places to land, right over here at the swamp. There's a fight. And we're going to see RVN get into it right now. See where they're going to fight against Push Party right here. See what Push Party can do. Do they have what it takes to survive RVN? And Push Party is a new team that we haven't had here. But RVN definitely well known and performed very well. Again, an aggressive team. Aggressive teams sometimes take too many risks, but it can be very rewarding, and that's what you see with them. But right now they're getting pushed by Push Party, funny enough, and I like what Push Party's doing. They're keeping them suppressed and trying to figure out what is happening in the whole area, making sure they're not getting third party also. So confidently in control here. Push them far enough away, and they basically took the swamp, and now they can loot up and prepare to get into that ring because they're not that close. They got 3-4 teams right here, and it's gonna get deadly in that area. When you see what's happening at the swamp area, it's probably gonna be a very ugly fight, to say the least.
Yeah, and I really don't feel like BTS has the greatest position where they're positioning in the swamp area.
Yeah, for sure.
And the rest of them have
Definitely for me. Oh, as we see a nice takedown here by Gibby. Finisher. Good stuff. I love all these animations. They're pretty slick. We just saw Gibby do the work, get the job done. Society's now down one player. And Gibby again pushing hard, trying to finish off, and he does. Complete wipe right there. And you like that, taking out DBS right now. The Rampart mains are taking care of business here, trying to find their way in the situation. All right, so while we see all this, guys, let's take a quick second and check out these leaderboards as we go. See some of the action right now, trying to stay alive. The bots working through their problems, let's just say, trying to figure out what's happening and getting pushed right now, trying to just stay alive. He's the only one there. Sometimes when this happens, you just want to get placement and just get to a safe ground. Let's look at the scores right now. With 40 points, Onum is already top of the leaderboards, controlling it. They're so above everybody else. Team Low Key only has 14 points. That is insane. So first place has 40 points, second has 14. That just shows you sometimes if you play a lot, you practice a lot, you are going to be good at whatever it is you do. It doesn't have to be video games. It can be music, it can be anything. And right there, the wipe officially. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Good stuff. Couple teams still doing well. Team BTS alive and well. We have Calsworth, who's really loving the game, and one of those guys who is committed to it. The community also. Good stuff from BTS right now. Let's check out the fight that's happening right now as we go. Right here, Alpha once again. RVN always in a fight. Every time we come over to them, they're in something. And we're gonna look at what type of drama they're gonna put themselves in right now against LBN. LBN in here last week doing very well. So we'll see if they have what it takes. Who's going to win? RVN or LBN? All right, a lot of letters here, alphabets, guys. Pretty interesting stuff from RVN, just trying to push again the super aggressive team at always, and it can really be rewarding if you do it well, but sometimes that push can cost you the game, and it's going to hurt you in the long run. As we look at the map on the right side, guys, you want to see where every team is. This is a way for you to see what's happening. The edge of the map, multiple teams here, everybody's fighting each other. It's a third party Sentry here, and they're pretty much trying to wipe out the team Breed, but they're not alone here. There's multiple teams in the area, so they have to be pretty careful on what their decision making is. As you can see right here, staying in the ring. Second round doesn't hurt as much, but how many heals do you have, and can you survive a team that's just waiting for you? And we're gonna see what spectators can do. They're just gonna rotate. That's the right thing to do in this situation. You can't take 3 versus 2 while you're in the ring and hurting pretty bad as we go forward. Great stuff, great rotation there, but again, RVN just thirsty for those kills. I mean, 2 points per kill right now. So it's looking really good. And let's move along as we... What was that? Oh, excuse me. Apologies. So as I was stating, the situation is a little bit under control with everybody right now. Calm, taking their time. We don't want to look around too much. We're waiting to see who is going to be in a fight. And there it is. As I say it, You're Free, a new team trying to get in here and take out Rampart. Rampart did a good job earlier wiping a team, but they're in the middle of a situation where they're getting hit by the ult, Gibby's ult, and they do take out one player. Rampart still in control, holding it down, and You're Free only has one player alive, barely, and it's Bloodhound. He's using his ultimate to get up out of there. Again, sometimes you just got to rat it out in these type of situations. If you can't win that fight 1 versus 3, get out of there, get back in control. Be smart. Let's see.
I got some action going on in Cage with the winning team last time. The last match. They're just
Yeah, I don't see them right now. Here they are. Yeah, I mean, they're already having red shields. They have multiple kills. It looks like they're going to reach the quota when it comes to 50 right on this next game. But the issue is they have to win the next round also. So it's a pretty tricky situation where once you get to 50, you have to win the game. You can't just get to 50 and think you're done. So right here, they did take out CLT, Team Control, one of their players, but it's still very early, and there's actually multiple teams right in this area fighting it out. I don't like the Cage. I've always talked about how much it's a pain. It's annoying. It's the drama fest. It's always third parties. It's insane over there, and you're looking at multiple teams in that area dealing with rotating and trying to get back into the fight.
Thank you.
So far, so good for Team On. They're still killing it, and it's showcasing top tier material. Match point is no joke when you have a team like this that's able to just stay in control. I don't think they realize they have a rat right next to them, and they just let them go, basically. So that's fine for them. We have Spectator, On, and Breed all next to each other right up the block as there's a third party fight happening right above them. Looking good. And we'll see what they can do here. Just some really good movement so far. They're caught up in the fuse and comfortably swapping, grabbing gear. This is very critical to be good if you can move while swapping shields and doing a bunch of things like that. So great stuff right now by Team On. They're literally top tier material. We want to pay attention to them, and they are about to fight against Team Certified Shooters, and we'll see what they can do here. And they're pushing the pace again. This team is just super aggressive. The issue with being super aggressive is that you can't get third party. If there's a team that's aggressive, also they're going to push them back, try to take them out. Team On right now, as you can see, one of their players is getting hit pretty hard, but I guess people are afraid. They don't want to push them too much, and that's what happens when you have that power and you're able to hit hard every time somebody comes at you. You get a little bit timid about striking back. So very interesting to see On just pretty much dominate the psychological side. And there goes, as I say it, Caster's Curse. One of their players goes down, and they only have 2 players. With one of their other players also hurt. They're getting finished here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Look at Rampart just trying to get in on the money and stop Team On from actually winning. I do think Team On is already past the quota. It'll be interesting if they can win the next game, but this right here is looking really good for Rampart. They're going to score a lot of points. Their team has a ton of kills, and they've done a good job in placement because they're already in 9th place here, so they'll be able to start scoring points from that side of the world also. And so far, so good. You like it, you like it, you like it. It's a lot of drama going on over here by Team Rampart. Still pretty early. Team On has their beacon, they can still revive their teammate, but it's a 2 versus 3 situation. And now this is where the real fight happens. Once the third ring closes, you'll see a lot of teams get into drama and get into situations that they don't want to be in. They're forced to rotate towards other teams, and it gets pretty hairy, as you can see right now. Team Rampart deciding to go all the way around, find a new angle. It's not worth staying in that position. Just smart stuff. And we're going to look at Team On. They decided to get out of that situation. But again, it's not over yet, because they're going to get caught up once again by Team Rampart. Still there looking to make a push. I don't think Team Rampart has the courage to take out these 2 last players. I mean, they need to make a play here and just wipe them out. That is the top team. If you have the chance and you know you took down one of their players, honestly, I would get a little courageous and make sure I finish them off, specifically because you don't want them to win this game. But pretty interesting stuff by Team On. They're still alive and still picking shots, still trying to push back teams and stay in somewhat control. And we'll see if they can revive one of their teammates. They have 1 beacon left on the map, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. They have to stop and shut down Team Rampart to revive their teammate, but they are getting hit from 2 different angles. So that's where the problem comes in for Team On. Even though they're the top leaderboards, they're surrounded at the moment and they can't revive their teammate. And I'm sure they really want to do so, because they keep looking back into that area, trying to get over there, hoping that Team Rampart rotates so that they can get in. And it looks like Team Rampart did rotate, and this is exactly what On wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes it's not about kills. Reviving your teammates is just as important. This is what you're seeing from Team On is the best team-based setup right now for their teammates. They did a good job there to rotate, but actually they're holding off on that at the moment. As I said, I thought they were going to go revive, but they're getting caught up on all different angles, and they really want revenge on Team Rampart. So far, so good. I like what I'm seeing by Team RVN. I told you they were very aggressive, but right now they're playing a little safe. One of their players is down but not out, and it's pretty safe revive here. They still got a lot of time to find a new angle. They're doing pretty good about positioning. They can get into the ring at any point. They're going to start trying to get in control. I like what I'm seeing from Team SOP. And they're at the best position overall for the moment until the next ring closes in 60 seconds. We'll see what they have, if they can do it. Still very early. And let's take a look at the ring. It's pretty much a done deal here, as you can see. With only 6 teams left, it's not like there's much going on when it comes to... Oh, there it is right here. Big fight above. It's looking like SOP wants to get aggressive here.
Thank you.
Holding down. Exactly. It's a good spot. And one of my favorite characters, Crypto, just marking SOP. When you know the team has the best high ground, you want to try to disturb them and stop them, because they're just annoying. They can pick everybody off and just consistently do damage, scare teams, and put them in bad positions. SOP, top tier material when it comes to positioning at this moment. People trying to rotate are just in danger of getting shot up from above, and it's just a lot of work. And Team Rampart trying to survive the onslaught by SOP. I do like their composition right now. They have Wraith, Valkyrie, and a Gibby, so this could be interesting with the Eva 8 putting in work there. I like this gun loadout also. They have the Wingman and the Eva 8. That's pretty interesting. One shot kills here. And here it is. This is the big shebang, guys. It's going down everywhere. We're going to see the action from Team On. Can they survive this fight? Can they win it? Is the question. You know that they have the skill, but they're only 2 players. It would be so amazing if somehow they would win this. And they're getting hit from all angles. They did down one of the players. Great stuff right there by TRMV right next door, and I don't think they noticed. And there it is, getting hit by Team On. On is just unstoppable, guys. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Slowly picking apart RVN, and the Gibby bubble goes up, but that's not going to be enough. Another team gets wiped by Team On. They are on fire. This is the real deal right now. You love what you see from these guys. And again, Team Rampart, I kind of like their overall composition here. They have one of my favorites, Crypto, and he's EMPing, but damn, they're getting hit really hard by SOP, and I knew SOP was going to push somebody and just destroy, and they are doing so right now, trying to wipe out Team Rampart at the moment. Oh my goodness. I'm loving Team Rampart being able to withstand the fight still. And it looks like Team On is coming in for the win here, trying to steal this third-party fight. I'm telling you, Team On is incredible. They do get scanned by Bloodhound, and it's gonna get deadly in a minute. If they can stay alive, this would be very impressive. 1 player left on Team On, and they either try to revive their teammate, and which is going to cost them right now. They are in a very bad position. You might need to regroup, heal up, and just focus on taking down that player so that they can win the fight. It's only 3 teams left. Team SOP is hurting pretty bad, and they're trying to stay alive and figure it out as they go. They're going to revive one of their players. Gibby doing the best he can, using his ultimate and his tactical at the same time to push a team back, and he does revive one of his teammates. Is still young in the game right now when it comes to the final fight. You're free, looking to take him out as he revives his 3rd teammate, and he is down. Valkyrie is the only one alive. She goes up high ground and gets taken out. You're free, coming out of nowhere and taking that win, and that's what you wanted to see. Great third party. They actually were ratting it out for half of that battle there, and you love it. Great work by everybody, but amazing by You're Free. And right now, I can tell you guys for a fact, without doing the calculations, we have the One You Envy, who is my MVP, and actually she's my sister. Give her a big shout out doing the scores. Can guarantee that Team On is already at 50, above 50. That means from now on, they have a chance to win this tournament, and we're going to see all of that in a second. But before we do, just to introduce myself, I am Mad Gamer. The voice that you've been hearing of the female is Blowback Lady, my special guest for today as a co-host. And we just saw some incredible stuff by Team On, some sneaky stuff by You're Free to third party the last fight as they were ratting it out. We didn't pay attention to them much. We only saw them a few times ratting it out when their whole team was down, and they found a way to get the win. Incredible stuff. Like I said to you guys plenty of times during these events, ratting it out, it should be no shame. Do not shame the rats. If it's necessary, it's necessary. And that was a perfect play to show you ratting can be useful. So
yeah, I totally wasn't expecting You're Free to come in there and complete that. I really was expecting the last team to win this one, but that was pretty impressive.
Definitely impressive. And let's take a quick second to look at the format before we show you the leaderboards as they get updated. We are looking at match point system. The way this works is the teams are all battling to score 50 points. That way they can have a chance to win it all. To score 50, your placement points are there, but also your kill points. The first round for kills is 1 point. The second round for kills is 2 points. 3 points for the third and fourth, etc., etc. And it just keeps multiplying to give other teams a chance to score 50 also. So at the moment, we know for sure Team On is guaranteed to have over 50 because they already had 30. And now they are going to be above the threshold and the only team probably eligible to win it all on this next game. That can be the fastest win we've seen in these format that we've created. So who knows if that's going to happen. Before we get into that, let's talk about what we're doing here and check the schedule once again to remind you guys. It's pretty simple, guys. You are welcome to join us every week on Thursday, apologies, and on the weekend, because we're going to announce amazing events during the weekend also. But Thursdays are our main day for the community to come along and be involved in these tournaments. You guys have a chance to play in them and participate. So June 10th, 17th, 24th, and the July 1st, plus more dates also. I just didn't want to put all that on screen, but as you can see, that's what it is. And what are you playing for? What is this all for? Well, this is a community events to allow you to enter into our official championship series. The way it works is community winners can advance to the majors. The majors will be only invites. The top tier teams and winners of these events will be able to compete and get into the majors. From the majors, the rules will change and we'll go forward from there. And that's pretty much it for the championship. We'll announce prizes and so much more when the time comes. This is the roadmap to the actual championship. So you can get involved and be a part of it and possibly win yourself some prizes. The announcements will come later on once we get deeper into these. We're going to keep providing the community free events for everyone to enter as we go forward. That's what this is all about, bringing you guys together as we showcase the players as we go forward. Looking really good. We want everyone to enjoy themselves and to also get excited for these teams, man. You're seeing possible future professional players, possible big time content creators showcasing their skills, winning some of these events. That's what we're doing to bring people, encourage people in the esports scenes to play their favorite games and to go forward. As you all know what we do here. So with that said, thank you very much for tuning in. This is just the beginning. We are still getting started. We're actually on game 3, to be honest with you guys, and it's early. All right, don't think that it's over yet, because that one team that you thought could have won ended up getting 3rd place on the last game, and it just shows you that while they were confident, they couldn't finish it off, even though they were displaying some of the best performances we ever seen in these events. So thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. We appreciate you guys here. We're waiting for these teams to rename themselves. We're waiting for these teams to get inside our server so that we can go ahead and present the next round, the 3rd game of the night, possibly a winning game for Team On once we present to you all of the statistics when it comes to the leaderboards. And we're going to showcase it right now. They're getting updated as we speak, so you're going to see live updates on the leaderboards. But let's just take a quick look and see what the leaderboards are saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at pretty good stuff by the one and only On with 89 points. After they score 50, it doesn't matter how much points they get. It's kind of just more of a, I'm showing off, I'm top tier material. But they've already scored 50. This is the only team eligible to win this tournament. It's called match point format for a reason. Insanity right now. The fact that they've reached that high so fast, they are right there on the cusp of actually taking control and winning it all. So now the question is, are they going to play it safe like a lot of teams try to do, or are they going to be able to dominate here and continue to be a confident team the way they've showcased. We don't know, but it's very interesting. This next round, we'll pay attention very closely to what they're doing and what they're up to. I am joined by first time co-host, aka Blowback Lady. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I think this is such a special event that you got going on here, and I'm really excited to see what this next game holds. And I've never seen a team really play like this except for professional players. So this on team, I'm just flabbergasted. They're amazing.
Right. I don't disagree with that. I mean, it's more than just one team showcasing their skills and everything that we see here. We're gonna go keep this leaderboard up for you guys while we make sure the teams are ready to go. But Team On killing it, low key, still showcasing they got what it takes, getting very aggressive as they do. Your Free had one player for the last 2 rings, and they found a way to rat it out and win the whole game just in that situation. Perfectly set up, and this is what you want if you're watching. You want to be encouraged that sometimes you do got to rat it out, sometimes you don't need to be playing it safe and get aggressive. It's a little bit of everything. All right, guys, so right now we're gonna go ahead and get into the next match. All right, let's wish these teams luck. It's gonna be a good one because only one team can win right now. All right, one team, which is Team On. If they win, if they win this whole match, they have won and they will advance to the majors, guaranteed. But that's a big but. It's a big but. Sorry, that's a bad joke. But we're going to see if another team can stop them early and give themselves a chance. Low Key has 23. Your Free has 22. SOP has 20. In this game, each kill is going to be 3 points each kill. So when you kill someone, you're going to get 3 points. Imagine you team wipe somebody. That's 9 points per kill. So that means on this very next round, multiple teams could make it to 50. The only problem is they all have to target Team On. This is something we don't encourage, teaming up. But at this point, if I'm one of these teams, I promise you, if I see that I'm fighting Team On, I'm going to make sure that my team knows they have to get aggressive and they have to make the push to try to shut them down, because you do not want to let them win this game. And as we talk about winning this game, we're going to check out Olympus. The match has started. We are back in the fight. Game 3 is still very early. Anybody's game. We're going to take a look around and see where everybody's dropping. To me, the outer perimeter anywhere is safe as long as you're far away from the drama when it kicks off. Find yourself a good spot on the outer perimeter and you'll be able to loot up pretty decently in most of these areas like Carrier or Canyon, or even right over here, the docks, where 2 teams are going to be dropping. So there's already some action. We're going to take a look at the team that we are most caring about as far as knowing that they have the chance to win it all. And it's pretty interesting. We'll see what they can do as we go forward. All right, Team 415 right here. Take a look. We're gonna third person this and we're gonna see where everybody else is. They are doing pretty well off right now, sitting pretty right over here by themselves. They're pretty much have the best positioning. This is the most important thing when you land, being able to loot everywhere. And pretty interesting stuff right now. They're in control fully, so they have nothing to worry about, to be honest with you guys. But let's check out Team 16. They're currently in a fight, taking down one of LMC's players, and they officially wipe LMC. Now, Society is also in a fight with Low Key, and these two teams have been fighting with each other these past tournaments that we've held. They have, I wouldn't say a rivalry, but I'm going to make believe they have a rivalry right now. As you can see, they're fighting. Low Key taking out one of their players, and the most important player to take down on a team would be Lifeline. She's so incredible, reviving teammates fast. So we got one player down, but it's still very early. Low Key looking for the massive hits. Beautiful stuff right now, and smoothly taking out Society and already wiping Society out from the map. Two teams out of this situation. Still decently early if you look to see what we have going on right now. LMC is out, Society is out. Pretty good so far. Remember, the points are 2 for each team, so I mean 3 points for each kill, so they're getting to get a lot of points on this next one right here. And they're already, Team 9's looking like they're gonna get into some heat with the bots. These two teams are hurting with their players, but they're going to try to push the angle and get in there. Good stuff right here by Octane. One thing with Octane is when you use his stim, it does make your recoil a little bit harder to control, but you get used to it. He is probably one of the best legends, top 5 definitely right now in my opinion. It's an argument, but he's just very useful with his jump pad and his speed for the team. And the bots are getting out of that situation. Smart move. It's just 2 of them, and they're trying to stay alive, and they get surrounded. Here it is. They're trying to push the fight with the Mastiff. It's just incredible right now. Going down. Only one team player left. Can they survive this situation? I don't think they will. And there it is. Bots get taken down by Team Tap. Tap is in the mix, putting in work, getting the job done. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far by Team Tap, but they have a player down. They have to recover his banner. I don't know if they're going to have enough time. They are surrounded. Talk about an ambush. Incredible stuff right here. Full wipe. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This is what you want to see from these teams. Everybody staying in control. There's multiple teams here. It's getting interesting. I'm liking what I'm seeing by Spectators and Team 12. And so far, there's not much going on when it comes to everything you're seeing here. Both teams are trying to stay alive, do their job. Good stuff right there. Taking out Rampart's shield. People get 2, and she's going down right now, ladies and gentlemen. Guaranteed. 2 players pressing her. No way she survives that. She is out of there. With one last player, that's Nuku. Can he survive? It doesn't look like he's gonna survive. Man, they are slaughtering things. Team 12 doing a good job right now. So far, so good. We're going to keep it pushing and going forward as we go. Looking at Team Breed, very comfortable, rotating in the ring already. And that's what you want to be, in the ring, geared up, ready for a big fight when it comes as we go forward. Still pretty early on right now. You're Free has their full team. They're sitting in the ring right at the edge, in control, knowing what's going down. We're gonna take a look at, it looks like Team On must have got eliminated. That would be insane right now.
Yeah, they're very close to getting meting up right now.
And here it is, Team 13 still in rotation, doing their thing. Team On is still in the fight. This is the only team that has a chance to win it all as they go forward. We will see who has what it takes in this situation. It's still very early on. with 11 teams left. Team On is outside. This can be really good. This is called ratting it out in a different format where you're just staying out in the ring. And now they're about to take a fight right now. Team On, can they survive the situation? Doing really good, ambushing Wraith, taking her down, and they actually wipe another team, just showcasing true skill. Again, they're just top tier material. You gotta love what you're seeing from these guys. And 10 teams left, still pretty early. And we're going to take a look and throw the map up also for you guys right on the right side. If you look closely, there's some teams in the thick of it at the moment as we go. It's about to get very real. And there it is, as we say. Low key doing their thing. Very aggressive team. Very, very strong team. When they fight, they really push the pace. But they're going up against multiple teams here. They have Team SOP right next door. And they got actually that's the only team they have right now. They're taking their time looting up, not even worrying about SOP at all. You're gonna see if they can win this fight. And here it is. It begins. Some good shots. Again, pushing isn't always necessary. You can do damage on somebody to make them rotate and then take the push right after. We're gonna see what they do right now. They did make SOP rotate, which is really good, but I think they're gonna chase them down, and they are. As you can see, there's a doing the right thing to try to get this rotation stoppage to take SOP out and force them to be uncomfortable. But SOP's done a good job to stay alive here and getting into a higher ground, forcing Low Key to have a bad position in this fight right now. Oh my goodness, great shots right there. Not enough to take them out, but really good shots. You're gonna check out Valkyrie here. Mr. Copperhead doing a good job healing up, staying in control. And Valkyrie's so critical because her movement is like nobody else, and she's brand new, so people still haven't figured it out, but she's top 3 guaranteed on anybody's play for now until they nerf her. And just incredible work right now to stay alive. Team SOP doing what it takes.
That's definitely an advantage when they have Valkyrie on it.
Definitely. I mean, just being able to rotate to the roof, jump around, and even just take their team out or into a fight with her ultimate, really good. As you can see right here, now it's a standoff. Same playing field. This is not what you want if you're trying to be superior. You want to be above high ground and hurt a team, but they're pushing the pace right now. SOP wants this fight, and Low Key looking like they're going to get out of that situation. And right now they left one of their players behind. Oh, and here it is, the ambush. Surviving it, 1 player down on each team. Good stuff by Low Key. Pick up their player's banner, and they wiped easily. Good stuff by Team Low Key. And now we're gonna take a look over at You're Free as they try to push up on a team a little bit, a little third party. And I think these guys are the third party kings right now. You're Free, the third party is going to be their new nickname. Doing really good when it comes to that so far. And we're going to see the ring tighten up here, and everybody's already in the ring. These are the last teams, only 8 left. If you look at the right side of the map of our display, we have the map pretty big for you guys to be able to witness what is happening today. And as you see, everybody's deep in the ring, and there's some teams that are about to fight it out in a second. And actually, they're already fighting it out. 1 player trying to escape, 2 player jumping on that zip line when somebody's right there can be very dangerous. And as I say it, the curse, Caster's Curse, MVN just taken out. Looking good by Team Control, doing a good job already. In charge. Team On, once again, still in the fight. They're the only team that has a chance to win this tournament right now. They are so deadly, and it's so interesting to see that they're still in it. With 7 teams left, the chances get slimmer and slimmer. They need to press Team On if they want to win this all. So far, so good when it comes to Team On. They're rotating into the center of the ring, and they're going to find good positioning here right against another team. It's kind of crazy because we have DNA by themselves over here ratting it down below. It looks like Team On sees them and they want to take this kill and steal the rat situation that's happening down there. I don't know if they're going to go for it, but they're interested, and maybe they know that this is a rat. But let's take a look at their teammates, because their teammates are in a fight trying to take on one team by themselves. So we'll see what happens in this situation. Right below them, we look at Team Breed is going to be fighting Team On, and here it is, and it starts off with Team On trying to get aggressive, doing a good job avoiding the shots, hip firing, good stuff right there, wingman action. Oh man, I'm loving that right there. So far so good. Breed trying to stay in the fight, and they're hurting pretty bad, guys. Healing up but not putting out a fight. Team Breed's about to get eliminated. And there it is. Great stuff by Team On. Once again, top tier material, the best of the best. Can anybody stop them? We're gonna have to call in some pros and make them do the work. Team Low Key still in the fight right here. This will be very interesting because we got You're Free, Team Low Key, Team On, which they're rotating right now. We want to stay with Team On. They actually have a chance to win this match. And right now they're ambushing a rat, trying to shut him down. Team DNA gets wiped, and that's it for Team DNA on this round. Good stuff by Team On. They have a chance to close this out. This will be the first time somebody wins this tournament in the 3rd game. Usually it goes 5 or 6, but the way these guys are playing, I'm pretty confident they can do it. You're Free is still there, and it looks like Team On is starting to pick on them. And we got Low Key, You're Free, all in the same zone, in the same area, all looking to fight right here. All right, as you can see, Team On pushing in, trying to look for the smoke, literally on the same roof as Team Low Key, and You're Free is right under them in the building. So this is a pretty tight situation that can get very hairy. We're gonna stay on Team On because they have the chance to win it all. Only 4 teams left. 3 of the teams all are on the same building. 1 team far off on the opposite side. Pretty interesting right here, to say the least. Everybody's in the ring, tight quarters. It's going to get very real. Team On could get ambushed. Who knows what could happen here. So far, looking really good for Team Free. They're comfortable in the building. Oh, and 1 player gets shut down. He's hurting pretty bad. It's looking like You're Free is trying to finish off one of Team On's players, but they get taken out. 1 last player on You're Free. The team captain trying to stay alive here, and it's looking like Team On is going to have a 2-on-3 situation versus Team Low Key. And right here they get ambushed. Oh my goodness, good stuff by Team On, taking down Low Key's captain with the revive quick by lifeline. You like that. You want to step back and just take a 3rd-person view here. Team Low Key is in control here. They could have finished off Team On and actually helped other teams have a chance to win this game. If Team On somehow recovers fully here, they still can be in this fight, because it's only 2 teams with full squads. And the rest of these guys are trying to revive, trying to get healed up, and we're gonna see what happens. You're Free with 2 players, Team On with 2 players, Low Key the only one with 3 players, and Team 9 ratting it out as NBG. All right, here it is right here. The fight that we want to see. Low key. Currently in a battle with Team On. I don't think they want that smoke. They're waiting it out and taking their time, which is the right thing to do. But it looks like Team On is hurting pretty bad. And that's it, folks. They rotate out of there. Amazing stuff about Valkyrie. Just smart rotations. And as she does that, her teammates gets taken down. And now Team On only has one player. What does that mean? They get taken out. We're gonna get a game 4 automatically. Amazing stuff by Team Low Key, and they were just second place, and now they have a chance to score 50 because they have a lot of kills and they're able to maximize, because those kills are going to cost 3 points each. It's looking really good so far, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. And this is it right here, guys. It looks like You're Free is going to eliminate the Rat Slay on the left side. They understand it's only one player. Their scan is showcasing what is happening. Last thing you want is a rat to ambush you while you're in the middle of a fight with a full team. And it looks like Team Low Key is going to actually try to take out this rat. And they do. And this is it, guys. A 2 versus 1. Team You're Free versus Low Key. And we're going to see what happens here. The best part about this situation is that they have a Bloodhound and a Wraith. These two characters can be very critical in the late game. They can save you in situations. They can let you get information on who's where and what is happening. And right now, Team Freeze has the high ground, but they don't have an extra player. So it couldn't get very dangerous. And Low Key's very comfortable with 3 players slowly picking them off, and they have the building in control for the closing of this round. We're heading into the final round in a second here, and it's gonna get very real on this last battle. Good stuff. They're going for the push. Pathfinder zipline taking them to the roof. Nope, they didn't like what they saw. They stepped back. Sometimes you have to reset, guys, and it's just good stuff right here. Regrouping, putting out a little damage, getting them nervous, understanding there's only 2 of them, and now they can make their push at any point that they want. They have the ring. They're in the center. Full control. So far, so good. And right now, it's nothing going on. Everybody's playing a smart, waiting. And here it is right here. Looking good by Team Low Key, wanting to keep putting the pressure on with a little bit of damage, wasting their meds, wasting everything that they have so that they can make this final push and just take them out whenever. And sometimes that's what happens. Teams just don't have enough heals to keep trading shots, so they'll back off and then they put themselves in a bad position when they rotate, and it becomes a problem. But right now, what we're looking at is Bloodhound deciding to pop his ultimate accelerator so that he can go in there like a madman and take control of this situation. You're Free is about to decide their fate right now on this next ring closing. This is the final round right here where it all goes down. Really good stuff from Team Low Key. I'm confident Team Low Key has this, but you never know, man. Team You're Free came up sneaking on that last game, and they might do the same again for this round and make things very interesting. We've had a very spectacular situation, and so far so good right here. Here it is. You're Free committed to the fight, ambushed, taken down. You're Free, one player, the team captain, has to figure something out, and he's about to get wiped. And there it is, Team Low Key showcasing that they have what it takes. Amazing stuff by Team Low Key. They've been playing in our tournaments, and they finally got the win. Man, I love what I just saw right there. Great stuff. Incredible. We didn't hear from Blowback Lady much on this round, but she is a co-host, just so you guys know.
I'm just letting you do your thing, and And so yeah, but I appreciate you having me here. But yeah, that was a pretty amazing round. I wasn't expecting low key at all, to be honest. And they really held their ground and kind of was patient. Both teams got filled up and then they took it.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. Just so you guys know, you're all welcome to join us every Thursday. We're hosting these tournaments, and on the weekend, we'll have special announcements for those. You want to check our Discord, just go to our website, has the links to our Discord. You can get involved and be a part of what we're doing and enjoy yourself in the process of all of this. Very awesome time I've had with everybody here when it comes to showcasing the community coming together. Apex has a very healthy competitive scene and a very healthy community in general if you surround yourself around the right people. And that's what we're doing here, trying to give you guys the best overall experience as we go forward. And the night is still young. We're going to play one more match before we change the servers, just to give you guys some more action as we go forward. It's looking really good, in my opinion, overall, from what these players have been showcasing. And
Yeah.
it's go ahead.
Oh, I just definitely, I agree. All these teams have showcased some pretty great skills and abilities, and the on team I wanted to mention, they kept changing characters as well, so they were very versatile in all the character abilities that they played.
Exactly, that's what you want to see, and it's pretty awesome. Overall, we thought that they were going to finish this game off, but they got taken out, and that's the exciting part about Match Point. They had the chance to win it, but the team spoiled their fun and stopped that and took it to the next level. Now you're going to have most likely multiple teams all there with the chance to win. Most likely it's going to be 3 or 4 teams with the chance to finish this off and get the win. It's a very exciting match on this next one. These are my favorite moments where multiple teams do have the chance to fight it off, and the other teams are trying to spoil the fun and take them out so that they can get back into the fight and find their way. So pretty exciting stuff. What you're looking at right now is our roadmap. All right, we're going to do a lot of community events for you guys. The winners will move on to the majors. Top teams will battle in the majors, and then we'll move on to the championship rounds, where the big prizes and only the best will be playing for it all. So thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. It is still very early and it's not over yet. We have more in store for you guys. This is literally the most exciting time of it all. All right, I'm already looking at the scoreboards. I don't want to announce it just yet because I believe it's still being updated, but from what I'm seeing, you're going to get a lot more action for the next round. If you take a quick look, you're seeing already that Team Low Key is ready to win also. So Team On and Low Key have met the threshold, which is 50 points. Those two teams are eligible to win the tournament on this next round. But if they lose, other teams can also get in there in the action. Of course, these stats are getting updated as we literally speak. We have our score manager that's going to do it live for you guys. So the score will change as we go discussing this, but you're looking at the stats, and this isn't all about score, guys. Any team that gets past 50 has the chance to win it all. This is called Match Point. I did not make that up. Match Point was created by Respawn. All of the previous Battle Royale companies and games had a score system where the highest points won. And it got boring because some teams would score more than others, and it was boring ending. So Respawn decided to make Match Point so that the ending can be very interesting and exciting. And it was a great format, but I decided to take that and twist it up into my very twisted Court Battle League tournament format, which basically every single round gives teams extra multipliers for their kill points. So the first round is 1 point, second round is 2 points, third round is 3 points, and it keeps going up from there. So this next round, we're on game 4. That means game 4 is going to be insane, because now you're going to have players able to score 4 points per kill. So if you wipe one team, 3 players, you're going to get 12 points for that. All right. Every single player you kill is 4 points, and it's going to get wild, because if nobody that's on the top with over 50 points wins, we'll go to round 5, and it's going to get very, very crazy. We're waiting for these last teams to get in here and get ready to go so that we can showcase you guys exactly what it is and go from there. Thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. Let's take a quick look at me, just because I know that's what the fans been waiting for. And we thank you very much for tuning in and rocking with us. This is the Core Battle League show. We do a bunch of different games, but Apex is our focus, and we want to bring you this for the coming future, for the rest of the year. We're going to bring you nothing but the best from Apex. Who knows what else could happen with Core Battle League, me as a host, possibly doing some other things in the near future. Who knows? We got to check our emails and find out what people say, if they're going to hook us up and get us involved with the community. I'm sure you guys want to see it. If you do, just, you know, go and hit up the Respawn companies on social media and tell them that you want Mag to host some real deal stuff for them. Again, this is my personal brand, bringing it to you guys as we go forward. We're trying to offer you nothing but the best for the community in this current platform that we have for you guys. So,
and can I say something, Mags?
What was that?
Can I say something to you real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say that your presentation and everything is just phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it besides the ALGS putting stuff like that on. So it's just very impressive. And I just want to say again, thank you for having me here. And it's pretty awesome what you're doing for the community.
We appreciate you. I did not pay her to say that, just so everybody knows. This is a genuine compliment. I'll take it. You know, it's rare, and nowadays, you know, social media kind of looks for the bullying, but I appreciate you for that, and everybody in the community who also thanks me for all of that. Also, it's very important that we have that type of support for each other. So this is for the community, by the community. This isn't about me. This isn't for me. This is for you, by us, as a unit. And yeah, it's very important that you guys understand that and know that, you know, I'm here and I love you guys. And we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and check things out. I'm not sure if the stats were fully updated, because we have to take our time with that and let the leaderboards be what they're going to be. I do want to wait to see the final stats, just to see if anybody else reached 50. That way we can get excited. So far we have 2 teams above 50. Those 2 teams will have the chance to win it all and take this round from the world. So who knows what's happening? Team Free, I thought, would have 50 by now with the kill points multiplier. We'll see what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We're about to go ahead and get this started right now. We thank you guys for tuning in and rocking with us. We're going to go for the next game, and we're going to go to the most competitive map that there is. This is the score. This is what you're seeing. You have on and low key, the only 2 teams that are able to win it all. Above 50 points is your chance to win it all. This is the exciting part for me, because this is the reason I made the format this way. We're going to get one team to dominate and possibly win it this next round, or maybe they don't, and maybe they lose horribly like we saw in the last game. Team On had suffered and dealt with their situation. All right, so that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you. I am your host, and I just want to thank the community for accepting me and allowing me to continue to build exactly what I've been doing through my esports events for years now, since 2015. I've really been doing it for fun and for the love of the community, and we're continuing that, but we're taking it to the next level every single time. It's only because of you guys. There's a special person that I want to thank, Mr. J, who supported me and basically made all this possible. I don't know if I should be saying his name in public. Great guy. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask you if I could say that. I don't even know if he's watching, guys, but big props and respects to him for allowing me to take this Apex community and build it going forward, as I always do with other games. But we're here for Apex right now. Speaking of we're here for Apex, let's Apex it up over here with this lineup that we're seeing, and a lot of Bloodhounds. I see a lot of Octanes. I see some Valkyries, which I love. Those are my baby. That's my baby, my baby. We are in game 4, and it's gonna get real right now. You cannot make this stuff up. You want to watch Team Low Key, and you want to watch Team On. Those are the only 2 teams that can win it all. The rest have to get to 50 in order to win it all. So it's still very early, and it's anybody's game. You can't underestimate everybody on this playing field, because these guys are all skilled. They have the chance to just showcase that. So we're seeing, let's just look at this drop here. As we go forward, we're watching some teams dropping very hot. It gets very dangerous when you drop hot like this, and there's going to be a lot of fights early on this round, which I love, because we're the viewers, right? That's what we want to see. We want to see the action. Action Jackson. And right now, I'm going to be paying attention once again to Team 15, aka Team On. And then we go down to Low Key, who's over at Team 8 also. So these 2 guys are legitimately the only 2 that have a chance to win it all. And so far, Team Low Key in a really good position. As you see here, they're in control. They don't have no worries. And we're going to take a look at Team 15, aka Team On, and see who's around them. And we're going to back off and take a world's view. Look like Team On is going to get into a fight very early on. There's actually multiple teams over here, and they're probably going to be in the drama right away. And they're not afraid of it. As you know, they're extremely talented when it comes to gunplay, movement, rotations. I can't name a flaw other than overly aggressive at times, which cost them the game last round. And right now, they're waiting for their chance, smelling their prey like lions in the grass, waiting for the sheep to come out and play. And they're just standing on the roof, holding it in control. And they actually got Team CS to come out of their shell. And here it is right here. Already with the Dibby going, that's really good for Team CS. They push back one of the players, Team On. He only has a white shield, so it's not a good look for him. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now by Team CS, pushing back the best team in the lobby, at least by their performances today, Team On. And here we go. As I say that, CS loses one of their players. And now it's a 2-on-3. And like I said, Team On is very aggressive. They're very confident. They're getting lasered, but they're still alive. And there it is. Now it's a 2-on-2. Let's see what's happening here. Trying to push back. CS doing a really good job at the moment, taking out 2 of Team On's player. Are you kidding me? And they're about to finish off the last player of Team On right now. He is all alone in his Gibby bubble. He has to fight off 2 players. I don't know if he has what it takes, but we're gonna find out in a second. He is down to literally less than 10 HP, and he got to get out of there and re-heal. He's doing a good job. He got up to the roof. He's taking his time. He might revive his teammate here. If he does, then wow, ladies and gentlemen, he's in full control, but he's giving the other team a chance to heal up also. If he does get this revive off, he is sitting there golden. And right now he's trying to take out CS's players, and they wipe him. Now we know only one team can actually win this match if they're lucky, and we're gonna go right back to them. Team 8, low key the only team that's available, doing the coolest thing in the game with these trials here, trying to grab some stuff. This is an extra piece of content for Battle Royale that we didn't see before, where you come in here and you fight off some AI, aka some NPCs, and you get top tier loot. But look at this, they're getting pushed, and Team Low-Key is going down also. They have one player. It's looking really good by SOP. They're wiping out, and they did. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, both the teams that were eligible to win it all are officially eliminated, and now we have what it takes for the finale. I'm talking about incredible. This is what I like. This is why this format is so special, because now it's anybody's game. Whoever wins this will probably get to 50, and they have a chance to win it all. And we're looking at SOP with one player down, trying to fight off this third-party push. Good stuff by getting up top, but man, that's massive, is doing some serious massive damage. Get it? Nothing there when it comes to both sides of the story. It's looking good by SOP by just having one player left alive and still pushing that team out of their position, but they have to revive their captain, and it doesn't look like they're going to, and it looks like they're going to get ambushed, and it might be a wrap for Team SOP. But SOP, the MVP of the lobby for this round, taking out Team Low-Key and giving everybody a chance. So there will be a game 5 automatically. Now the rest of this game is about who can score 50. All right, every single kill is 4 points, so you can get to 50 by just wiping out a couple teams. Never mind placement, never mind your previous scores. Literally in one match you can score 50 if you're good enough. And right now we're gonna take a look at the action with Team 9 trying to get in here and take control of these trials, while another team is trying to get the rewards. Oh my. And it's not looking too good for Team 9. They're getting attacked by Team 19, so 9's all over the place. And we also have the creatures in the fight. I like it. I like what I'm seeing so far right now. Team 9 did a really good job, and they have multiple kills. We just look at the leaderboards. I just want to check out what is happening as far as kills go. Team 11 has 5 kills. All right, I told you guys earlier, that's 20 points for Team 11. Team 16 has 20 points also, and I'm sure that they are actually having to get to 50 on this next run. So pretty interesting stuff. SOP was right there as far as scores. They had 31 on the last time we checked the leaderboards, and now they're going to add to that, and they're not dead yet. So already reaching 50, and this is exactly what I was explaining to you guys. This match point system can be incredible because you have teams just coming out of nowhere and catching back up in the fight, making it very interesting to see who has what it takes. This is a special part of what match point was, and I don't want to take credit for this format. I'm only added the twist of multiplying kills. The original format was created by Respawn, which was get to 50 and win the next game, and I added the multiplier to make it a little bit interesting. Might not be everybody's favorite when it comes to kill being a factor, but Battle Royale isn't a game about just getting kills. It's about surviving. So we'll see what happens here. Good stuff by everybody, to be honest with you. Taking out the 2 players who were eligible, making it a fight to reach to 50 now. See which teams have what it takes. What are you seeing so far here, Blowback Lady?
Well, right now I see SOP. They're definitely they're hugging the ring and trying to play it safe towards the end, and looking pretty good, I guess. But they only got their one guy.
Got you. Yeah, I think overall, I'm looking at the map right now, trying to see where the action is and see where everybody's rotating to. And we have some action down here before the ring closes, and these are the best fights because it's so much pressure. I like what I'm seeing at the edge of the map. We can look at that and see what players are doing. They're looking like they want to get in there and get aggressive. And it's going to happen because this end of these rings and these situations can get very hairy. As I say that, we're looking at Team
6 there. They're
Team 6 taken out. Take one of their players taken out, but they're still in the fight versus Team 9. And Team 9, full team, full strength, taking it easy. No worries, no trouble. So yeah, exactly. So I like it. Some of these teams super aggressive, and then some teams very passive, and that's what you want. You want a little bit of both, because you got to understand this isn't all about kills. This game is a survival game. Battle Royale is really somewhat of a survival game. It's not talked about much, but it really is. We talked about it last week with Pickled Chris as a co-host. Shout out to him. And then we discussed it again during our private server tests. And survival is the key to battle royales. It's not all about the kills. And if you're smart, you can use it to your advantage. Let other teams get into the ugly situations, and you just steal these kills and win the game in the right fashion. And right now, there's a couple of teams about to get thick into it right now. It's getting real dangerous out here for Team Shaq. They're looking, Team 9 here, looking to suppress and push back so they can keep the rotation. They don't have a good angle right now. If you look at the map, I'm gonna put that up on the right side, it's closing in on everybody, and guys have to make the right decision on where they want to hold for the rest of the game. If you look carefully, see right here, Team RVN, a team I told you was very aggressive, is playing defensive now. I think they know they have a chance to get to 50, and they want to make sure that they do with placement. That way the next round they'll be able to win the game. So pretty interesting stuff by them. Of course, it's still very early, and we want to see what everybody got when it comes to these fights. And right now I'm liking RVN holding this position, keeping the high ground. They're in the ring. We're gonna see the ring close and then find out what is next for everybody in the map. But overall, good stuff by RVN. Again, that patience, that smart, taking your time is very critical to this game here. And we're gonna see a good rotation by Team CS, doing a good job trying to get into the circle and get into position. And now they're gonna fight. A big fight happening right here. Who got what it takes? Team Chef versus Team CS. And I love these Arc Stars. Beautiful stuff, and the fight continues. They start pushing, taking players down. 1 down, 2 down. Look at that. Clean wipe. Great stuff by CS. This is another sleeper team that we might see get right up there. Again, 1 wipe of 3 players is going to give your team a lot of points right now. You're going to sit there with 12 points off of 3 kills. That is a lot.
It definitely is. And that's definitely not an area to hunker down in, because a lot of times teams that are in that area get wiped like that.
Definitely, and it's a tough task to figure out what's happening here when it comes to in this match, because it's not even about this game. When a team gets hot and they figure out their composition, they figure out you know, their strats and the call outs and everything's flowing for them, this is when it gets real good, because the next round they're going to have that same synergy. And as you can see right here, CS is just starting to get nasty, as I say. Whew. And that's what you want to see. And they're chasing down a Wraith. Her tactical is beautiful, but sometimes it's very giving to where she's going, and you can try to clear her out. As they continue to wipe this team, there's only one player left. Team Shaq hurting pretty bad. He's trying to run for his life. Let's take a look at him running for his life. And there it is. He's getting out of there, healing up with his tactical Gibby Dome. Nothing much but death. I knew that was coming, guys. I just seen CS on fire right now, showcasing what it really means to be good, to be great. And right now we're gonna keep on pushing along to the next two teams that are in a fight right now. And it looks like Team BTS wiping another team, Team Bots. Apologies to Team Bots. They were trying to rat it out there, and it's embarrassing. You're just sitting there in the corner and you get destroyed. It happens, but that's okay. No shaming the rats. You have to do it for your teammates sometimes, and you have to do it for placement and try to stay in the fight. Let's go take a look at the action right around the block. There's some big fights happening right here with BTS getting hit from the side by Team Fasting. BTS not in a good position. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place, literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. And now they're rotating, and these tracks here are never good. Most of the time when it comes to positioning, you want that high ground, and they're not in the ring. They got to figure it out. They do have a full team, so that's good for them. A lot of these teams are hurting with one player gone. The thing is that CS is just thirsty. As you can see, they're chasing down players. Every time we switch to them, they're chasing somebody down, and we're just looking at them hunting another team down and wiping. Just incredible. They have the flow, they have the synergy, the communication's probably very relaxed, and that's what you want. You don't ever want to go into these games tense. You want to be relaxed and put your poise, decision making first. And they have full control, and they're just relaxing for the round. We only got 5 teams left, and the ring is about to close off on everybody, and it's gonna get very rare. Everybody's very spread out, as you can see on the map. We have everybody spread out evenly here, and it's gonna get dangerous very soon. Hopefully we can see some extra action from CS, because I've been feeling their vibes today. Right now in this game specifically, they have performed extremely well, and they're not afraid. BTS getting lasered down upon. Everybody's waiting for them to make a move. As we speak, Team Fasting just shooting at everybody they can with that charge rifle. One of those weapons that you don't want to get touched by. It's just something about it, you know, like a futuristic laser. It's just incredible when somebody can get their shots off. And here goes a rotation. Pushing into the map goes Team Eternity. They're trying to get through, and we're going to see what happens here. I don't know if ain't nothing like a Kraber, baby. Kraber's the best. Once I see somebody with a Kraber, that's the first thing I want to check out and see what's happening with that thing. And as we're seeing it from Team Fasting, they're looking to get some shots, and there it is, 145, and they're throwing the arcs. Oh, this is gonna be deadly right now. Perfect setup, amazing arc, hurting one of the players and downing one of the players. And now that's it right there. 2-man team, another player down, 1 man left. Can Yogen survive this fight? I doubt it. I think they're gonna go down there and take care of business, or at least arc star her and see what they can get with that Kraber there. It's scary as hell for her. She's going into the ring, which is very, very damaged heavy. She's about to get killed by the ring, guys. Something that rarely happens in these tournaments, but there it was right there, taken down. And of course, Fasting getting attacked third party by BTS. I'm loving what they just did. They took the high ground away from Team Fasting. Team Fasting had the Kraber, they had the high ground. And let's look at CS trying to push BTS, knowing that BTS has the high ground, but BTS is actually out of the ring. So we're gonna see CS trying to get up there. They did not make it, and they're gonna push right back. They're missing a player. A player's down. They're gonna revive him and then get into the situation. Hopefully this is gonna be a good battle between BTS. Oh no, while he's in the ring, he's going to get, oh, he survives. I got nervous for them right there. BTS lasering CS right now, and I like it so far. CS is so aggressive. They are very confident in what they're doing here, and they're gonna zip line up there and try to take the action. I knew they were gonna do this, and look at this. One player down already from BTS, and CS doing a good job using someone else's format here with this portal, trying to get through. BTS still alive, doing a good job staying there until the rotation is necessary, having the high ground. Now, what decision they're going to make, if it's you that's in this fight, what will you want to see? We're going to turn off the maps because we already know what is happening here. And there it is, BTS flanking and killing off one of CS's players. And this is it right here, the final push. BTS looking like they have it. One last player and they take it. BTS is on the map. Congratulations to BTS, showing what it takes there. Good push. I knew that was going to end well for them, the way they positioned themselves properly. They got 10 kills, but look at that. CS has 20. That means there's going to be about 4 to 5 teams with more than 50. Well, at least 4 teams, because right now we had 2. Incredible stuff so far. Great display by everybody. Want to give you guys all a warm welcome for tuning in to the Court Battle League's official Apex Legends. It's called Champions Legacy Tournament Series, where the community plays to get in on to our majors and compete. So we're looking good. We're looking good. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. Take a second and look at our schedule so that you can go ahead and get involved. We're going to take a quick 60-second break. I'll be right back in no time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in and rocking with us. This is getting interesting. We're on game 5. Do you know what that means? That means that the kills are worth 5 points each. That means that somebody just might win this all. That means that you guys watching are in for a big treat. I can guarantee there's about 4 teams who have just surpassed the 50-point mark to be able to reach match point. What match point is we'll showcase the format real quickly for you guys to see. Match point is pretty much an amazing thing that Respawn created where teams are all battling to get to 50. Once you reach 50, that is when the game actually begins, because you have to win the next round. You have to win a round fully. You have to be the number 1 team on the next match. That way you won the tournament. But the catch is everybody else is trying to do the same thing. And it's not easy. As you saw, for 2 rounds, Team On could have won and they lost. The last round, Team Low Key also had a chance to win it all and they lost. And now we're going to update our leaderboards in a minute. We're going to get you guys all of the stats. And hopefully have like 5 teams. I like it when a lot of teams have over 50 points because that just means excitement, anybody's game, craziness going on, especially if they drop and they're fighting each other. You're like, who is going to win this? Because those matter the most. Can get very interesting. So this match point system wasn't created by me. Respawn did. I just added the kill point multiplier after each round to basically make these matches go faster, because we don't want teams to play for 7 hours, which the pros did once when they played this format. And we definitely don't want to put people through that. We just want them to have a good old time and enjoy themselves as we go forward. If you're asking, what are we playing for? Man, we're playing for everything. We're playing for the fun, for you guys watching. We're playing for the bragging rights to say I'm the best. I won the tournament. I'm the champion. But we're also playing, giving the community a chance every week for a chance to win and enter into our major. Our majors are where all the top teams will be invited to play, and they'll compete to make it into the championship. We'll have the prizes for the championship announced a little later once the majors begin. But man, it's going to be insane. But for now, you are welcome to join us and be a part of this movement and enjoy yourself in the process as we go forward. It's been a pleasure to bring this to you. We're late in the hours. It started a little late. Players were trying to figure out how to get into the lobby and things like that. It's a lot to learn when we're doing these, but man, it's been insane. 2 hours worth of serious battles going on. And we do hope you enjoyed it so far. We're setting up the lobby now. Players are getting in there, and it's going to get into game 5. Once game 5 starts, I honestly believe game 5 is the main area. We haven't had a game 6. And if somehow the multiple teams that are in these finals somehow don't make it, that'll be the most interesting thing I've seen by far so far. But like I said, do not doubt anybody. And we're going to take a quick look at the actual leaderboards at this very moment live as they're being updated. But that is insane. We have 5 teams, 5 that are already past the 50-point mark and eligible to win the tournament. 5 teams with 2 more at 46 points. SOP and BTK both have 46. That means they were right on the edge to win it all. But right above them, the 5 teams is Team On, Team Certified, Low Key, RVN, You're Free, and SOP. I'm sorry, not SOP. So I apologize. SOP's got 46. And so these stats are being updated as we speak, and there still needs to be put on. One thing about these stats that everybody needs to know is, you know, they're a work in progress as we go forward, putting them out. And we hope you guys understand this is all being updated right now through our scoreboard manager, leader, Envy, as she does her job. I'm doing my commentary job, but we're getting so close to the end here to see who has what it takes. I want to thank everybody for watching. Just want to talk for a second directly to you guys in the community. Apex Legends, a lot of great content creators, a lot of great competitors, just players in general, and then a bunch of great organizers. And we got a long list of people that we'll talk about at the end that are doing things out there that we've been supporting and talking about consistently. Starting off with the official ALGS happening all week for the next month, basically, to decide the championship for millions of dollars. I believe it's like 3 million right now. It's definitely 2 million plus. I forgot the numbers that they said yesterday when I watched, but pretty heavy duty stuff. So be very careful with that. With that being said, it's a pretty interesting time for the community, as season 9 is possibly at its best when it comes to legends and weapons. It's a lot of variety for us, a lot of different play styles. And we got to just give props to Respawn for that. They've done a good job providing us with excitement, right? And then we create our own excitement. We do these events and we come together and have fun together. And very, 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 very exciting times as we go forward. We definitely want to see what happens on this next game. We're waiting for the teams to all get in here and jump on board as we go forward. Looking really good so far. Everybody's moving on in, and we're gonna get started very soon. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboards. They're consistently getting updated literally live before your eyes. So if you see anything out of order, it should be there. And if you have questions, go into our Discord and talk to our leaderboard manager, Envy, as she gets all of that up to date as we go forward. I'm lucky to have somebody who is helping me out here, because this is a really hard job. I do the commentary, I do the graphics and production, back and forth, running around, and so many different things. And to have her do leaderboards, amazing. Having a co-host in the background, far away somewhere, Blowback Lady, hanging out with me tonight.
Yeah,
giving up.
thank you for having me. It's been just such an awesome evening.
Yeah, so really awesome to have her also just helping me put this together, as far as commentating and joining as we go forward. We are resetting the servers, because after 3 hours they reset. We want to give everybody a restart. So that's why we're taking our time right now while we update the stats and get everybody going for the situation moving forward. So appreciate that. And also another guy, Gaston, who's helping these teammates get it together with their situation. It's pretty interesting to have the community start to get involved and be a part of what we're doing. We welcome everybody to get involved and come on board as we continue to grow. This is a family thing. We're going to build other communities and just grow together as a unit when we get this rolling. So feel free to rock out and be a part of this movement. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, the score's still being updated, but we also have to get the teams renamed and a bunch of stuff. If you take a quick look, I don't want to do this to some players, but some of these players figuring out this new server setup, not renaming themselves or not, being in the right position. All of this stuff is management based, and it's all about the teams knowing what they're doing, reading our instructions and our information that we put out diligently throughout Discord. And every piece of information is there for you to learn and grow and be able to be a part of what we do, because these players are the key component to this. They're a big part of what we do. So we need you guys on board with us moving forward as we go. But that's just one small piece of the pie of everything that we were doing when it comes to this game and the community. And again, you guys are all invited to be a part of it and join us as we go forward in these events. So thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with us. It's been a pleasure and an honor to host this for you. And we're waiting for this next match. I'm ready to go right now, but again, I'm not alone. I'm waiting for the players. It's up to them to get going so that we can start it off and really do what we do. But yeah, just to kind of rewind all of this and take you guys backwards to what is happening every week. We pretty much have these events where you guys can get in. So this Thursday, next Thursday, following Thursday, June 10th, 17th, and so on. And other days also on the weekends, we will have events for the community consistently. So you can be a part of it. All you got to do is come to our Discord, and I promise you, you're with us. And you'll be able to enter in these events for free, for fun. And again, everybody's welcome. Just jump into our Discord and get involved through there. And that's our schedule for the moment, but we do have more events that we're going to announce this week. So check us out on social media. That being said, the format that you're watching is match point. And we have we actually have 5 teams for sure that have surpassed 50 and done a really good job as they go forward. So it's going to get interesting on this next round. We're just waiting for all the teams to get in, and then we're going to go. And I think we had a lot of time waiting. I think we're going to take one look at the leaderboards, and this will be updated as we go. Of course, it's still early, but we'll definitely see what we can do from there. Let's take a quick second as I send out some key information to our leaderboard captain right here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to see game 5 right now. 5 teams that are eligible, and there might be more. We're going to check the setup. We're going to go to Olympic, and we're going to see what they have over there as far as setup here. And right now we don't have any teams named. What is going on? All right, so we're going to wait for the renaming of the teams, and then we'll go from there. Let's take a quick look at these rosters and talk about some of it for a second. So the roster, I'm sorry about that. Let's check the leaderboard and talk about the rosters. Team On has been on fire, but for the past 3 games, they couldn't win at all. They had the chance. After the second game, they had the chance. We're on to game 5. They lost 2 in a row. They couldn't make it out. Low Key has lost a match also that they couldn't take it out. And they're in trouble as well. And then from there, Certified boosted themselves up and got in the mix as well. So it's very, very interesting for those teams. And of course, RVN, a very aggressive team, made it up to 50. And You're Free is 50 as well. So we got a lot of good teams in the mix to win it all. And who knows if these scores will get updated. We'll see what happens with the final scores in a second as we play this next match. We're just letting the final teams jump in and get ready for this amazing finale. We're gonna get started very soon. It's been a really good run. Thank you guys for tuning in. So much has happened so far. We've got pretty far into this whole movement, and I'm so thankful to everybody. Once again, we're gonna try to teach teams and players to load in faster. We can't control that, but our job here as an esports organization is basically train people, teach people. This is a part of the job, to be honest with you guys. Showing people, for example, get in the lobby, rename your team, things like that. As you see here, we're trying to get everybody's name renamed. We're trying to get everybody on point so we can start this match and get it going. It takes time, it takes effort. We actually have our scoreboard managers renaming teams because they don't do it themselves. And I hate to shout teams out, but the reason I'm doing this now is because this is just community focus. The professionals know what they're doing. They'll take care of it. They're all learning and growing together here. So we're letting the community grow in front of your eyes. A lot of great teams, you know, not renaming themselves at the moment, but that's a part of the whole show so that we can have everybody on point and ready to go. So that's that. Just to take a quick break before we get started, letting them rename themselves. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're almost ready. We literally have all the teams in. We're just renaming the people who don't know how to rename themselves. Sooner or later, we'll show them what it is to be professional and to get on point. Yes, being more professional is just as important. My commentary, my presentation, I try to be professional as I can here. There are moments where I have to step outside of the presentation to speak directly to the players or speak directly to the viewers about the situations. Since this is an amateur format and for the players overall, it's not a big deal. There's not pressure. But once we get into the majors, all these teams will be on point, and this will go by a lot faster. We'll be able to just play game after game after game and have fun, not have to worry about who named themselves or who didn't name themselves and things like that. I'm actually renaming a team as we speak, RVN. Shout out to them for not naming themselves. And then team 9 here also making me rename them as I stream, guys. And this is not what I want to do. I don't want to present this to you guys on the stream. We're supposed to be high profile here. But all right, so we're all set finally. And we're going to go ahead and get it in. I just renamed them my own by myself. And now we're going to get them in. So good luck to everybody. I'm very excited. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I honestly feel like it's going to be game over. More than 5 teams are above 50. They're updating the stats a little bit right now as we go. And we are literally at the finale of this thing. It's looking really good overall. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging with us. Let's take a quick look at these rosters, man. Let's see what we got here. All right. So first and foremost, one of the most popular picks as usual, Octane. You have plenty of Wraiths to save the day. And a couple of Gibbies. I don't see a lot of Gibbies. I feel like Gibby saved a day and you want to have him. But for some reason, he's not there on a lot of aspects. Yesterday's American ALGS, every team had a Gibby. 20 teams in the ALGS all had Gibbies.
There's several teams that do have a Valkyrie as well.
Yeah, so interesting stuff. Let's take a look at the map. I'm gonna let Lady kind of break this down here. Go for it, Blowback Lady.
Oh, you're gonna have me break down. All right. Well, we're gonna see where all our teams are going right now. We're looking at teams are going off to Bonsai and Plaza. So we got those. Kind of put me on the spot here. Push Party. They're looking with the potential of winning. And who's going to the hotspot? So we've got Shax here. We're gonna switch around and just kind of see certified shooters landing.
Cool. Let's look at right now. I want to see the action because there's teams dropping a bit hot. If we take a quick look, and right over here, it's about to get real. My favorite place where the drama.
Here we go. Sonar detected down. Bad Society. Looks like they're about to.
Spectators and oh, whoa, wait a minute. The Shack and Chefs are really close by. They can get into something. 16 teams left. Looking good so far. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are officially in game 5, about to push this to the next level with these teams. See what everybody got as far as making this the most interesting round, with multiple teams having a chance to win it all. And right now, LMC in a big fight with one player down, trying to get some work done, and they're using a Mozambique, the most legendary gun in the game. And there it is right there, taking another player down, looking good. Low key is about to get taken out. Right now, they're down a player, and they actually reviving. Amazing stuff by Lifeline. Finishing off another player for LMC. It's looking like LMC is hurting really bad, and they're gonna rat it out here in the corner. Low key back in effect, full throttle. You got to remember that team has a chance to win it all. There's multiple teams here with Team On, Team Certified right here, able to win it all. There's really good teams having the chance to take it all. We'll see what they can do as we go. Team You're Free, also another team that can win it all. Team On, very comfortable right there. All of the teams that can win it are comfortable right now and not a care in the world, with the rest of the teams having a chance to push up and to go forward. Pretty interesting stuff from Society, just taking control of one of the edges here, and they can basically gate people out of their position, and that's what you want to see from them.
Yeah, LMC has a nice little hidey hole spot while they revive, so that's quite interesting. Where
yeah, but they're not doing so hot. They're trying to pick up their team's banner right now and hopefully get back in the fight. And who knows if they can make it to the later rounds and probably get back into this game if they revive their teammates. But let's take a look at some of these teams who have a chance to win it all. It's still anybody's game, of course, but you never know. Team Breed trying to get back into this fight. They only have 20 points, but they get eliminated by Team Shack. And Shack's right there, man. Shack's been doing good, and they can get back into this. We'll see what they are doing as we go. All right, so Certified sitting pretty, not worried. They are getting shot at, but they're comfortably pushing that team like if it ain't nothing. Literally looting while getting shot at. That's pretty interesting stuff. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And right now, I'm gonna take a look again at some more of these teams that are hurting right now, but they did really good. They're in the chance to win it all, to finish this successfully. Team On, very comfortable driving around. Look at this, 2 teams in vehicles just floating about, and we're gonna see a big fight here by 2 teams that are actually very deadly. But it looks like RVN is not thinking about that fight. They're moving along and trying to get a better position before they pick a fight with anybody. But the problem is when you're driving this vehicle, people can hear you and they know there's a vehicle around, and it's pretty much a hot box is what I call it. Anybody that's from New York City knows what hot box means. Let's take a look right here, as party pushers are probably gonna get into some trouble or not. Did the right thing there. So far, so good by most of these teams, just kind of taking their time and pacing themselves properly. And it looks like bots are getting botted out because they're already down a player and they're portaling back and forth. Might not be a good thing. And there it is, one player down. Last player alive. He's trying to rat it out, but that bloodhound can find you anywhere you rat it out. If you're ratting it out and the bloodhound's around, you're in trouble, because the team is just going to come annihilate you.
Yeah, it's definitely over when bloodhound finds you.
Definitely. And right now, Certified just relax, looting off a player and not even worried at all as another team tries to come in for the third party. Good stuff. Just really good stuff by Certified, and they do have a chance to win it all. They are one of the teams that actually do have a chance to win it all, and the bots are still trying to fight here. One player just suppressing Certified, and he should probably get out of there. He picked up his teammate's banner, and his job is to go try to stay alive, because there's multiple teams in this situation, and it's not healthy if you keep yourself there. Certified again, just holding their position, doing what's right, taking their time. And Team Push just really hurting bad right now. It's about to be a wrap for them. And again, Team On overly aggressive. One of their players get taken down, but they have two others wiping Push Party. And again, Team On, just incredible performances. They put up crazy numbers. They've been doing a lot of work. They're getting third party right now, but it's not a care in the world for them. I believe they might survive this fight, but they're stuck inside this small space. Some thermite grenades will destroy this team in here. It'd be very hard to get out of the situation, but like I told you, they're very confident. They're gonna push back, and they're going to make a push against Team Shaq here. Team Shaq tried to get aggressive, and one player got downed. And now Team On is making the push, coming in, going in for war, and one of the players get taken down. Oh my goodness. Team On wiping Shaq's right now with one player left alive. He gets taken out. Like I said, Team On is incredible. These guys are certified predators for the tournament just from the way they've been playing today. And that's what you want to see overall. Right next to them, Team Certified, very close by if they want to take a push and try to eliminate them. This is, again, multiple teams. We're going to take a quick look and show you guys the leaderboards. We hope you guys are excited as I am as we see these leaderboards and we see who has what it takes to win it all as we go forward. Let's take a quick look. And right now, as you see, it's pretty good when it comes to multiple teams having a chance to win. And who knows who's going to take it. So Team On, Team Certified, Low Key, BTS, and You're Free, all with a chance to win.
Several of the teams are already, back to full health as well. So it's just an all-out battle. We still got a lot to go.
Definitely 10 teams, only the second round. This is one of those things where if it depends on what type of play style you have. Team On is very aggressive. They shouldn't change the way they play. If you're a defensive team and you're falling back, it's a very smart, strategic way to play, but you have to be careful about that because you can put yourself in a vulnerable state with multiple teams attacking you. and that's not what you want. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to see some good action right now as Team Certified is in the fight against Society, and Society not looking so hot with a player down. Team Certified doing very well, feeling very confident, high ground against Team Society.
And Certified going at it again. Society with that revive.
Exactly. So it's pretty good right now. I like what I'm seeing. Overall, incredible job by Certified. They've already got plenty of kills. I mean, they can win it. So this aggressiveness isn't necessary. It's more for show, for us to show great gameplay, and for their pride and their rhythm and flow to try to get ready to win it all. And look, we're gonna get two teams that can win it all, about to battle it out. Certified against Team On, and Certified should probably keep this position on and see if they can control the pace, but I don't know. This is, both angles are not the best in the game, and right now it's looking like Team Certified hurting pretty bad, and they might want to rotate in a second. They're figuring out another angle, moving to the right in this fight, because there's Team Society, Team On, and Certified all in the same mix, which is super interesting. And I'm interested to see if who will survive out of the winning teams that have a chance to take it all. Team Society is still not on the top of the leaderboard, so they can't win it, but they can be spoilers here and stop one of the teams who can.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so far so good. Let's see. On is rotating and they're moving away from the situation, but they're going to bump into some serious action here with Chef right next door. Man, the Gibby ult is coming out. Need to get out of that. It's so powerful. Such a good thing. They use the portal. Good stuff right there to rotate. I'm liking what I'm seeing about Team Chef. Just strategic placement. But Team On is getting themselves a Prowler and center of the ring. The problem is they're going to have multiple teams on top of them, and they're not alone. It's going to get crazy right now for Team On. I'm interested to see what they could do. They've been the top performers. They've been showcasing the best skills possible, but that's not what it takes. Sometimes it's team synergy. Sometimes it's smarts. Your gunplay isn't going to win everything for you. So we'll see what happens here. Team Chef and BTS about to get into some smoke also, and it's again, it's multiple teams in the area right now, so you love that. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around. Team Low Key is nice and healthy. Certified nice and healthy. You're Free is nice and healthy, and Team On. So You're Free's down one player officially, but the rest of the players that have a chance to win are still in it with only 10 teams left. So that's 4 teams fully stacked, and the rest trying to find an angle. Team On with the high ground, looking to push right now, going against Team Low Key, and they getting ambushed. Great stuff right there. Wow. Team Low Key lost a player and another player down. Only one left. But Team On hunting players down. Again, this is that killer mentality, top tier material. This is how you want to play. When you're on fire, you want to keep this aggressive mentality and stay active and continue to push teams and continue to communicate and practice like if you are the best, because that's the only way you will be the best. You have to believe in it and consistently practice being number one. As you can see right here, they're beaming. Amazing stuff right there. Just great communication. We can't hear them right now, but they just beamed another player off their ride. I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. And Low Key's hurt pretty bad. It's looking like Low Key's going to get kicked out of here with SOP trying to third party the situation. Can they survive? And they do somehow. A miracle. Again, SOP taking in this third party fight, trying to get involved against On. Team On is just always aggressive, and they're pushing right on SOP. Can they stop them is the question. So far, they got one of their players down, and they're getting right into this fight. Great stuff with the Peacekeeper. Another wipe. SOP gets shut down. 7 teams left, guys. 7 teams left. And let's just take a quick look to see who's still in the fight that's in the top tier of players. Low key is one team that could win, but they only have 1 player. They're hurting pretty bad. Team Certified with a full stack. They have a chance to win it all. You're Free only has 2 players. And Team On has all 3, and they're on fire, literally. And that's pretty much the only chances right now, with multiple teams still having a chance to win it all. It's looking really good for Team On. They just stay in a fight the whole game. And that's just incredible stuff. They're about to face off again with another team very shortly. Just good stuff by them. They're consistently in the battle. Right now, good stuff by Society, just trying to go for a Hail Mary all alone with their team getting wiped. Not looking good for Team Society, but they're willing to trade shots and make it work. Last player alive on Team Society, trying to make a mark here so they can get into the fight as the ring closes to the final round coming up shortly. I think this 5th ring will be where it's at. And look at that, Society's right back in the fight. They're still up. Somehow Team On did not finish them off, but as I say it, they push right back in. Nothing there. Team On just taking their time. Like that. There it is, as I say it, wiping out one of the teams, and now they're going to push in for Society also. And slowly but surely taking every player in Society as the last players alive right here, and they're getting double team taken out. Team On is on fire, literally. Team Low Key gets wiped also. This is insane, guys. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. At the moment, Certified, You're Free, and Team On are the only 3 teams possibly to win. With BTS, a team that can't win it all, but they can be the spoilers. If BTS doesn't win this, that means we have an official winner. So everybody root for BTS if you want to see another round. But if you want this to end right now, which we've had at least 3 hours worth almost, this is usually around the time this ends. And right here, we're going to see BTS's perspective for the rest of the round until they're down and out, because we're rooting for them. And we want to see what they got. As you can see, they're back here holding a position. It's not the best, but it looks like Team... Oh, no. It's about to get very real for BTS. It looks like a team wants to push them. I don't think it's going to work out for You're Free. They're down below, and they don't have a good position. And right now, the ring is looking real suspect in this last situation. Team On in the center, ready for anybody, but everybody's gonna move in on them. And remember, You're Free won a match by ratting out with 1 player, and they can still do the same thing here if they do it properly and rotate. They put Wraith into the center of the ring. She's gonna be right in front of Team BTS. BTS can easily just take her out. Oh my goodness. Team On is getting wiped over here. Looking really good by Team Certified. Starting to push on Team On. Taking one of their players completely out. And now the fight is on for Team On and Certified. These are 2 teams that can win. We only have 3 teams left, ladies and gentlemen. Every team left and is possibly can win this all. So automatically we have an official winner right now. Teams with 50 or more have the chance to win it all right here in this game, ladies and gentlemen. This is it right now. Team On versus Certified and You're Free. Who has what it takes? You're Free's missing a player. They're hurt. Team On is also missing a player. But look at this. They're about to respawn Beacon right behind them, respawning their teammate as we speak. Team On. That's incredible. For the last fight. And right now, I like where Team Free's at. They're decent. I don't like where Certified is at. They're going to have to rotate out of this position. Let's take a quick look at everybody from above. As we see here, Team On getting onslaughted by the Gibby ult. Right now, Team On is getting aggressive. They're wanting to finish this as quick as possible, rotating, switching. And look at the confidence that they have, being able to get a player who just respawned, throwing the Gibby bubble, and grabbing a bunch of gear right in front of the enemy team as they go. And we're looking at a good push by Certified, but they are hurt pretty bad by Team On. They want to push this, but it's not an easy push. This is about to be a crazy ending. There's nowhere left to go. This is the best part of Battle Royales, when the ring closes in and you're just going to see who has the best scenario. And at the moment, Team On looks comfortable as they have Team Certified deep in this corner, stuck between them and Team Free. And right now, the Gibby ult's gonna get dropped right on top of Team Certified. And here it is. The fight begins. For one player from Team Freeze down. Team On is looking to push it, and they're pushing. Certified is pushing Team On, and this is it right here. This is for the grand finale. These two full teams going at it, taking one player down. Amazing stuff. Team Certified winning the championship today with incredible battles right there at the finale. Amazing stuff with that final push. What a tournament. 5 games. It took 5 games with 5 teams able to win it all, and one team came out on top. That was really great stuff by Team Certified. I love what I saw there. Once again, this game is all about the match point. Just so you guys can understand, the way the system works is whoever gets to 50 has a chance to win it all if they can win the next game. And we saw Team Certified officially close it out right there and present the best for tonight. But guess what? We got more next week. So Thursday and Saturday of next week, we will have events. If you want to get involved, please come on over to our Discord or come to our website and hit us up and be a part of this movement. I'd like to thank Blowout Lady. Any last words about what you just saw?
I just never thought that was coming, to be honest. I thought I'm just totally gonna have this championship, but such a professional format you put on, and thank you for having me. This was just incredible. It was just like watching the ALGS. I'm telling you, pretty professional, just awesome thing to see.
Yeah, thank you for being a part of it. We appreciate you. We hope to see what you got in the future. Take care of yourself. All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Peace. Shout out to Blowback Lady coming by, doing a little bit of commentary here and there. It was her first time being a part of it. We appreciate her. Shout out to everybody else that was a part of this today. We've had a seriously blast. Talk about incredible. Certified shooters. They certify themselves tonight as the official winners. We understand that everybody's thinking about what's the score and all of those things, but once somebody reaches 50, the score is all about who can win it all. All right. There's a lot of things we can improve on and things that we can do when it comes to the players getting into the lobbies faster and starting the matches, so we can end this in a proper time and showcase the best games for you guys watching, and for the players not to have to wait too long for these lobbies to get going, because once you get hot, you want to keep playing and push it forward. So we are grateful for every team, every player, especially the one you envy who help keeps the leaderboards together. And the big shout out to DNS's team captain, Gaston, who's really helped out a little bit by telling teams to rename themselves. The simple things I asked him to do is tell a team to rename themselves, get this in order so that everybody can get back to normal and do their job. And it's been a pleasure and an honor to host this one. Man, incredible teams though, regardless of you not probably being a fan of the team that won. We had teams showcase amazing stuff, strategies that you might think ain't good enough but are great, ratting it out into the last fight, getting that third party win. There's a lot of ways to score points in battle royale games. It's not all about just who gets the highest kills. Incredible stuff, incredible games. We had a good time. It was phenomenal. Next Thursday we'll be right back at it, I promise you guys. And then we'll have a Saturday tournament that I'm announcing officially tomorrow to showcase you guys all of the information as we go forward. If you have any questions, hit me up. Mad Gamer INC is my social media, and I'll gladly help you guys out. So everybody knows I end up doing all these graphics. I end up doing the management, organizing, and a little bit of everything. So I am happy if somebody wants to help out and volunteer at some point and be a part of what we do. You are welcome to come to the Discord and talk about what you do and how you want to help in any which way. It can be very simple things, can be pretty much anything that you're willing to offer. And it's an open community. Right now, we just do this for the love, and sooner or later, you know, we'll take it to the next level with sponsorships and do bigger things in the future with and for you guys. So this is your host, and we will be back this week. Before we go, let's take a quick look at the schedule, guys. Next week, June 10th, same time, same place, same situation, just for you guys as we go forward. The grand finale tonight was amazing, but next week we're gonna get another winner. These players are all playing to win the championship and to get into the majors. First of all, let's take a look at that as we go forward. The way it works is if you're in these community tournaments and you win, you can advance to the majors. The majors is where only the top teams are invited. That top teams get a chance to go into the championship round to win it all. And we will announce the official prizes for the championships once the majors begin. But for now, we're going to give you guys, the community, a free place to play and to have an official esports format for you to enjoy as we go forward. It's been a privilege and an honor to call this today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, the schedule is very clear for you guys to get in on this. A lot going on, a lot of great stuff. These, as you can see here, team certified wins. Again, this is a match point system, so the scores don't matter. All that matters is who wins that last game after reaching 50. But as you can see, the scores are being updated as we speak. And these are the current scores as they go along. It was an incredible battle from all of these teams and everything that they presented as far as gameplay and amazing stuff by all of the teams. I'm very grateful to have you guys. You're welcome to come for the next event, which is next Thursday. You are more than happy to be a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to tell you, I'm rocking a Titanfall t-shirt. That's right, my favorite, one of my favorite first-person shooters of all time. Game of the year when it released, Titanfall 2. That's my game, right? Can't beat that. I'm gonna wear this every week if I can, but it's starting to get a little old from washing it so much, so I'm gonna have to buy me some more, get Respawn to send me some, do something. But thank you guys so much for hanging with me, man. It's been an honor and a privilege. If you have any questions, now's the time to talk in the chat. I'm going to open it up and discuss some things with you guys. We leave it for the end of the stream, and we are honored and privileged to have y'all, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it as much as I did. Again, this is casual community instead of the official tournaments that will come. First of all, we start off with the community, giving everybody a chance. Then we move along to the top teams, professional players, and things like that, presenting it as best as humanly possible. Okay, so that's what's happening. That's what the deal is. Just so we can get the information, BTS could have won that last round. I'm looking at some of my notes here from the scoreboard leader. They did score over 50 on that last game, and they could have won if they won it all, but they didn't. So it is what it is. It was a good run by them. I love that team. They've been top tier material every round, and I'm truly blessed to have this great community be a part of what we're doing. Thank you guys for all the love and support on the social media and the platforms, as far as Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, even on Twitter right now, streaming for everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us and being a part of what we do. Somebody says you have a strike pack. I don't even know what that means, brother. Thanks, man. Oh, man. It was a fun tournament, even though I died every time. It's fine, man. Thank you for coming. This isn't about winning. Also, it's about coming together and having a good night. Someone said, send me an invite. It's over, buddy, but it was good to have you. Thank you for coming by. Someone said, hey, man, why you rocking a Knicks hat? I'm a New York Knicks. This is a Yankee hat, by the way. Not a Knicks hat, but I'm from New York City, so yeah. Someone said GG to everybody, even if you hate us or not. See you next week. Hey, man, no hate, it's all love here. GG to everyone. Look at these teams just coming by and showing love. Thank you for an awesome tournament. It was an absolute blast. Thank you for coming by, seeing the love and seeing the hosted by Blowback Lady. Awesome job, Mad Gamer. Thank you very much. Thank you for the show. Good night. Anyways, a lot of love here. A lot of love. I feel it, man. Work really hard. Next week is going to be special because, man, some announcements consistently coming out. So tomorrow I'll announce the cash prize wins, and then we'll just continue to announce things as we go along with the plans. And we're grateful for everybody who's a part of it. Hey, Mag, see you next week. Thank you, Calsworth from Team BTS, one of the best teams in our tournaments. Again, thank you, everybody, man. It's a lot of people to thank. All of the teams were incredible. Just to give a shout out, starting from the bottom up, Buccaneers, Team Fear, Team Swiss, DN Annual. Amazing. They've been my favorite team to watch. Down Bad Society, really great stuff from them. They don't have to come out on top. To me, they're one of the best teams to watch. Push Team, a brand new team, Push Party, interesting stuff. Team Breed, showcasing some fun gameplay also. Chef, always in the mix, cooking it up. Thank you so much. Mental Men, thank y'all for coming. The Alpha Team RVN, thank you so much. Team Cap, TT Bots, Rampart Mains, shout out to you guys. BTK, SOP, You're Free, BTS, Low Key, Team On, who was unbelievable. And last but not least, the champions for today, Certified Shooters. Thank y'all once again. We're done for the night, and we will be back, I promise you, next week on Thursday. It's been a privilege. Peace and love. I'll see y'all very soon. Shout out to the Apex community, man. We love you so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. More in store, baby. That is it. It's a wrap. Certified officially.